Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.
Flight Sports TV, that's where it's at.
Flight Sports TV.
What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate everybody for checking with me. Right now, we got ourselves a hell of a one right now. We got a star-studded panel in the building right now. I'm telling you, we got our special guest, Kezo Brown, in the building. What's the deal?
Kezo Brown.
What's going on?
Not much, man. In Vegas, man. Just chilling out here, getting ready for these NBA workouts that I got going.
Definitely, we're gonna get all into that. Before we do that, I need everybody to hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. You already know what it is. It's Flight Sports TV, all access. What's the deal? Dex, talk to the people. We live.
Yes, sir. Flight. Salute. Salute to Kezo. Salute to Big C. Salute to everybody that's in the chat, and salute to everybody that's rocking with us on this YouTube. We got a star-studded event for you today. And we're going to hear from our man Kezo. We've been talking about him in the streams and things. You get an opportunity to see him up close and personal and hear from the horse's mouth. Yes, sir.
So, Big Church, what's the deal? Shout out Big Church from Vegas. You already know what it is. Celebrity bodyguard. We got heavy protection in the building. What's going on? This Flight Sports.
Flight Sports in the building, man. Good.
I can't call it. Shout out to Vegas. Kezo, what's the deal?
Not much, chilling, man.
Let's talk to the people about some of these NBA workouts that you got going on. Before we get into that, where you from, bro?
I'm from Chicago.
Sure. Okay, shout out to Chicago. Tell everybody how you got introduced to the game of basketball out in Chicago.
Oh, well, man, I was 3 years old. My father, he introduced me to the game, and I just fell in love with it. You know, he used to play basketball. He played at one of the schools in Chicago, Paul Robeson, one of the best. He was one of the best here, Hall of Fame in Chicago. And, man, he just introduced me to the game, and I just fell in love with it. And that's what I like doing.
Yeah, that's facts. So talk to the people about some NBA workouts that you got. Who's in contact with you? What's going on? Let us know what you could tell us.
So right now, it's my second NBA workout that I got going. And I got the Indiana Pacers with me, Chicago Bulls, 76ers, and the Denver Nuggets. So that's right now, that's what I got going.
Right. So speaking about the Indiana Pacers, how could you impact the Indiana Pacers?
Oh, man, I'm just going to go in there and play hard. You know, they need a young fella, like, with energy and that can play on both sides of the ends of the court. Like, I'm going to go out there and play defense, and I'm definitely going to score the ball because that's what I do.
Right. No, that's facts. So you said you had the Denver Nuggets as well?
Uh-huh.
How can you impact the Denver Nuggets? You know, they could use some help at the guard position.
Oh, yeah, most definitely, man. I could just go out there, you know, eventually, like, score the ball. But like I said before, like, that's what I do. But I could get the team involved and make sure my teammates score the ball and put the ball in the basket.
Right, I agree with you. Did you play in the JBA with LeVar
Yeah,
Ball?
I played it.
Right. Tell us what that experience was like.
It was cool, man, because, like, I was at home. Like, I didn't play my senior year in high school. So I got the call. One of the coaches called me. They said, there's a league going on, LeVar Ball League. is coming to Chicago for a tryout. So I was like, I'm gonna go and you know, play my regular game. And I went and I tried out. It was a great experience, man. I got to meet LeVar Ball, Lonzo Ball, and Jello. Yeah, it was good, man. I went out there and played well.
Wow, that's great. What was it like being around some of those guys?
It was real cool, man. They was down to earth, man. They always kept it real. They was like, you know, we had a little friendship at that close to time. But they was cool guys. They was cool guys.
Right. Speaking of LiAngelo Ball, like his name is just all over the airways. What was it like? Did you get a chance to play against Jello in the JBA?
No, I had left to go to China, so I didn't get to play against them guys. But I played against LaMelo in the practice. We had a little scrimmage. We both was going at each other, you know, both scoring the ball.
Word. Okay. So, what can you speak about him as a talent?
You said that again?
Yeah, I said, what can you say about him as a talent since you worked with him early on?
Oh, yeah, he was cool. You could tell he got game. You could tell he worked. He be in the gym every day, like they say he do. He got the game that people talk about. But I could just say, man, he was a great scorer. He know how to get his teammates involved, and he know how to he know how to just be vocal on the court and always tell his teammates where to go. And man, I fed off that. Like I was just like, man, let me feed off this energy because he was a nice kind of basketball player.
Right. I totally agree with you. So let's get back to. Do you have any other workouts coming up this week, or you just training right now? Let us know the process. What's happening?
After the summer league, I got a workout with the Indiana Pacers.
Right. Are you playing with who? Are you playing in the summer league?
No, I'm not playing in the summer league.
Okay. All right. So that's good. So everybody be on the lookout for the Indiana Pacers workout. Will definitely be and I don't mean to mispronounce your name. Is it Kezo or Kizo? Pardon me. Kizo. Okay, because there's some static in the background. I got it now. We got Dex. Any questions? We got Rave. We got KNT from York, PA. What's the deal? It's Flight Sports. We live with Kezo Brown.
Yes, sir, Kizo. Hold on one second. Yes, sir, Kizo. Brother, yes, sir. We know you had some ups and downs and rocky moments during your journey into become a professional basketball player and to be a permanent fixture on the NBA team in uniform. Could you tell us how did you bounce back and show a great courage of resilience after you had a near-death experience?
Man, it was all God, man. I give the glory to God, man. He saved me, man. He got me down here for a reason, man. That's what I believe, and that's my honest opinion, man. But man, it was crazy, man. I had to just get up as a man and just take it, man. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was like, okay, you going through stuff. Like everybody in life go through things, but it's just how you come from it. And I just believed in that God just got something in store for me.
Yes, sir, Ray. You go ahead.
Yeah, Ray. What's the deal?
For sure. How you doing, sir? It's my man, it's your boy named Ray Kingdom. I just want to say I appreciate you for coming on Fight Sports TV. First of all, I appreciate you taking the time out to even answer any of these questions or interview. I would like to say one biggest thing for me is what keeps you mentally in the game, because there's a lot going on. I have relatives myself. Relatives have died. A lot of issues happened this past years. A lot of commotion. A lot of people trying to throw you off their game. It's the whole works. How do you keep yourself mentally in it? How do you keep yourself prepared no matter what? Regardless of the situations.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That's what I really want, and I really believe that it can happen. So I just, man, me and my father, we always talk. And this was the things that we want in life, we got to go get it. And I'm mentally prepared for that because I come from one of the worst parts of Chicago, and that's Inglewood, probably the worst part of Chicago. And, man, it just keeps me grounded, man, because I want to make sure I get out of all that and, and live a beautiful life. But I believe it can really happen.
That's crazy. Talk to her about how was it like surviving that? Because you spoke about the neighborhood that you come from. What talk to us about what was it like getting out of that? Because you definitely seem to be definitely a positive outlook on your environment. How did you overcome all the obstacles and the pitfalls of the community and the environment you grew up in?
Man, I had older cousins. They always kept me in tune with basketball because they knew I could play, and I was one of the best on the court at any gym that I went in. And if they seen me play, they was like, "Yeah, keep it about the kill." So they just kept me away from all that, even though they was all game bankers and stuff like that. But they made sure I stayed on my P's and Q's with the basketball situation.
That's facts. KNT was good.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
We got Keezo Brown in the building.
What's up? What's up, man? This is KNT Radio. We was actually supposed to get the interview, but you ended up having a workout. So
yeah, I had to work out. I've been trying to get to you too, man.
Yeah, we got it. Well, we got to get it done. But I'm glad to hear that you even linked with another one of my homies, a great legend, Flight Sports, man.
Yes, that's fact. Yeah, get up with KNT. Definitely good.
Now, I want to speak on it. Like when you got what's your role been like lately? Because we didn't hear you played for Chicago Ballers. You did the JBA. What's it been like from the JBA? What's your role been like from like the JBA all up to your workout now with the Pacers?
Oh, it's been crazy, man. I've been in the gym every day. Like I've been getting up 1,000 shots, man. No lie. And it's just been crazy. Like I've been traveling, man. I was just in Baltimore for pro workout, and I had the 76ers there. A couple teams was there, but it's been crazy, man. It's been a long journey, but it's worth it though.
Yeah. Because I always tell people any NBA contract is an amazing contract.
That's up.
But I wanted to speak on it. I just wanted to say shout out to your homies because a lot of people that's involved in that type of stuff will try to pull somebody in who's not even destined to do that. So shout out to them for safeguarding you and keeping all the foolery away from you so you can focus. Like,
yeah.
So what was Simeon like? That's Derrick Rose High School, right?
Yeah. So. Man, Simeon was the school for me, man. I've been wanting to go there since I was in 6th grade. Like, I used to watch Jabari Parker. That was my favorite player. Still is my favorite player. Without, whatever he's going through, that's still my favorite player. I'm down for him. But, yeah, Simeon was crazy, man. We had Taylor Hunt-Tucker. I know y'all know who that is. And we had all type of great guys come out of that school, man. We all played hard and worked hard, and we wanted to be the best at anything we did. And Coach Rob preached that to us, man. That's one of the best coaches to come out of Chicago. So, man, Simeon was crazy.
That's dope.
Yes, sir. And again, listen, for that high school, that is a standout high school, and you was a standout player, and you was one of the players that etched your legend in the Chicago metropolitan area from coming out of that high school. So shout out to you and everything that you've been about as far as your journey and all of your endeavors. But at the same time, like Ray asked earlier, how do you just keep that mental fortitude? Because you have your invites, you know what I'm saying? You haven't been put on a roster, but we all know you are so talented. You have receipts on your talent. And how do it make you feel that you see other guys get in and yet you have yet to get in?
Man, I just believe God, my time is coming, trust me. I'm not getting these workouts for no reason.
I agree.
I don't care if it's the G League. I want to be a part of something that got something to do with the NBA, just to have that on my name. But man, the mental, man, I got that, man. I come from the trenches, man, for real. So I got that. I done been through things that people can't say they've been. I done been shot 5 times, man. If that don't tell you something, then hey, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That's
Big
crazy.
Big C, he has
Big Church, what's the deal?
you have anything to say?
What's that? I can hear you.
I said, you have anything to say addressed to Keezo Brown?
Oh, man, keep your head up, man. You're on the right path. Like you say, any type of NBA check is a good check, man. So it don't matter how you get there, just get there, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've been
Appreciate that.
overseas and all that shit. So far, that shit go, man. So,
And I wanted to ask, but how did it feel when you got that call from the Pacers? Like,
It was like crazy. It was crazy, man. I was like, my dream finally could come true, man. After all the stuff I've been through, you know, God is working, man. I preach to God because I really believe God be
Yes,
working
sir.
on me, man. I really believe that. And I think he's working on me, man.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
sir.
right.
You definitely.
It definitely was like, man, dreams coming true, man.
and I got one more question. I'm gonna pass it off to the gang, right? Seeing you said you play with THT, right?
Yeah, I played with him, yeah.
Right, and so if you're playing with THT and playing with LaMelo Ball and seeing them go to the NBA and seeing them do and seeing what them dudes can do and you playing against them dudes, you know that you can keep up with them. Do that motivate you more to see your homies in where you want to be? Kind of like kind of how like Dex and Ballfax and Flight, they're great podcasters. So when I jumped in, like they motivated me working every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course, man. Seeing them go to the league motivated me, man. Because I played with these guys, and I know I can keep up with them, like you said. But at the same time, I was like, I got my own path, my own journey. Everybody's story is different. So I'm just ride with that.
I like the way you answered that.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Because the only reason why I asked the question the way I asked it is because our boy LiAngelo Ball, you follow what I'm saying? He's kind of going through some of the things that you're going through as well. But at the same time, even though he's getting a share of the spotlight with the Charlotte Hornets and with the Greensboro Swarm, it still feels like he's fighting an uphill battle. And then when you have your story, you follow what I'm saying? People have to appreciate where they are in life because your story is incredible in itself. And I'm quite sure it's going to be a serious documentary or a movie basically based on your life. I thought it was supposed to come out sometime. But whatever happened with that situation? Oh, your mic is muted. We can't hear you, brother. Oh, there you go. Now we can hear you. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my pop still got that going on. He got a documentary coming out, and we're trying to get it on Netflix. We talked to the Netflix people, and we're trying to get that on Netflix. So that's still in the works.
Yes, sir. Breaking news. Flight Sports TV. The T-Zone Brown documentary is in the works with Netflix. You heard it first. And and listen, Church has a cousin named Jaden Suggs. He broke that news here. Breaking news again. Flight Sports TV. Church cousin Jaden Suggs. Church, could you kind of share with T-Zone some of the struggles that Jaden Suggs is with you? Yeah, I think that's T-Zone Mike.
Yeah, what you say now?
I said, could you share some of the struggles that Jalen Suggs with her?
Man,
facilitate Keys on this journey?
What'd you say?
I said, could you share some of the struggles or stories that you may know of your cousin Jalen Suggs, point guard of the Orlando Magic?
Yeah, he was a high school phenom, man. You know what I'm saying? That boy been balling since he was a little kid, man. So his situation is totally different, you know what I'm saying, than that. You know what I'm saying? So he McDonald's All-American, all that. So they path is a little more easier compared to somebody like that. They gotta earn what, you know what I'm saying, earn what they get. You see what I'm saying? Not saying he ain't earning it, but you know, there's a lot of shit get handed to him more than anybody else.
Yeah, the Orlando Magic, the sky's the limit, man. I'm telling you, Jalen Suggs, he got a bright future. Jalen Suggs is Flight Sports TV. We got shout out Keys. So Keys, a couple last questions. If you could speak to an NBA executive or a team right now, let them know what you bring to the table, offensively, defensively, on the floor, off the floor, in the locker room, in the huddle, everything. Let us know what's going on. If we were as an executive right now, talk to us.
Oh man, what I'm gonna bring to the team and the court is I'm gonna always play hard, no matter what. I'm gonna play hard, and on the offensive end, you're gonna get a lot of buckets coming out of there. And on the defensive end, man, that's what I do. Like I was a freshman in high school. My main thing was playing defense. That's how I played varsity as a freshman. And man, off the court, I'm very professional, very, very respectful young man. You know, and on the court, man, like I said, you're gonna get everything that come with basketball. You're gonna see a superstar.
Are you willing to be coached?
Huh?
Are you willing to be coached?
Oh yeah, I'm very coachable.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, and you don't mind what team? It could be a young team, a veteran team. You feel like you can help either way?
Yeah, I can help. I can help anyway. It doesn't matter.
All right. So we ain't gonna hold you up too long, but do you have any shout outs before we get up out of here?
Oh man, I want to shout out my cousin P. Rico, man. He a rapper in Chicago, man. One of the known rappers, man. That's my cousin. Love you, boy.
I know who P. Rico is.
Yeah, love you, mom and dad, man.
All right. Right.
Send them our way. Send them our way. We get them on here.
All right, bet.
And also, Keezo, I meant to tell you this too, bro. I flew all the way from LA to Chicago at the Wintrust Arena to watch you play based on Lonzo Ball being so excited that he accepted the invitation to the JBA. I meant to tell you that. Y'all played the Seattle Ballers, and I believe Curtis Hollins was on that squad. You played against Curtis Hollins in the JBA, and you was hitting the buckets. Your bus was just so smooth. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, you and Curtis, y'all blitzed that whole arena, and they was going crazy over there in Chicago. You feel me?
Yeah.
AB the Hero was doing the announcing. Yeah, our boy AB the Hero was doing the play-by-play in that game. Yes, sir. So salute.
Yeah, that's facts. So, all right, Keezo, definitely get up with my man KNT Radio. Y'all gonna get on top in.
All right, peace.
All right, peace,
bro. And good luck. Good luck on your workout.
Hey, yo, before you go, after he went, Bull dropped 46 and for the Chicago Bears. Man, that was
You remember that, KP? You remember that, right?
Yeah, that was crazy. That
was crazy. Him and Curtis Hollins was going neck and neck. Yep.
No, you talking about ISO Rail, the Seattle.
Curtis Hollins was?
Yeah, ISO
he played
Rail.
Houston, right? Curtis Hollins was Houston.
Curtis Hollins played for Philly.
Oh, he's playing for Philly. Okay, but ISO World then. That's what it was.
Yeah, in the building. I wanted, if that's what I was going for. You already know. You know what I mean?
They started out strong, but then they just phased out.
Nah,
New York came in hard.
I want to give a public service announcement for all y'all West Coasters. You know what I'm saying? This goes for Dex. We are not from Philly. All right? Anybody who's from Pennsylvania is not from Philadelphia. All right. Like you can tell anybody from the West Coast, you from Harrisburg, you from Lancaster, you from York, you from Reading, and as soon as they introduce you to their homeboys, yo, this is my boy KNT from Philly. Yo, I literally. So from the West, if you on the West Coast, listen to when somebody say Pennsylvania. Just don't assume they from Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? Because I happen to be 2 hours away, so you know what I mean. Why see in the building? Dex been out here.
That's fine.
Oh no doubt. I've been to York a few times. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just
got people down there.
And speaking of that, yo, Dex, your story had me motivated. Was that the other day? Work hard till your story looks like you had all the travel locations you've been to.
Oh, you like that one, huh? Good looking. Good looking.
You motivated me, fam. I'm definitely booking a trip now.
That's what I'm talking about. You gotta travel, bro. Get that passport stamp.
Yep.
Big Church know what I'm talking about. Ain't that right, Big C? He been all over the world. He probably got 3 passports.
A couple of them.
That's 30.
Yeah. But Church, but hold on one second, Church, tell us a little more about Jaden, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still traumatized about him hitting that last shot against UCLA in the Final Four, man.
He made for that moment, man. He that type of athlete, man. Like I said, he was injured a little bit for his rookie year last year, but you're gonna see a lot more from him this year than from his rookie year. He a baller, man. You'll see. You're gonna see for yourself.
For sure.
So he gonna itch himself into that starting lineup.
Oh yeah, man. That boy was a number 4 pick for a reason, man.
Word. He gonna hijack some minutes. I feel you on that one. Like I said, when I seen him, he was just so smooth. You feel me? Yeah. And matter of fact, him and Keezo have a similar game to me because when they go to their little midi game, it's just so smooth. And I think we're gonna see more of that.
Yeah.
I was watching the players I like Like, and the crazy thing is, before I even like with me, right? I don't know if flights like this. I don't know if any podcasters are like this. I only like interviewing people that I like what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when I was watching the JBA, he really stood out. You know what I mean? Him and Deion Loud, they was on the same team.
Oh.
A good point. We definitely had a JBA star. If you missed it, it's Flight Sports.
Exactly.
He took all the time with Jello as well. He played against Melo. He said he was going back and forth with Melo. It was a competitive.
He played on the same team as THT. He said that he played on
in the open court.
He played on a Simeon with Taylor Horton Tucker. He said so. That's big right there.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. I didn't know that they played together.
That's why you gotta that's why this is the beauty of what we do. You act like, for example, I asked the question with the Simeon and it led to that, and then you jump right in asking them about you asked them about the documentary. Like, what's up? I heard you got a documentary, and then he ended up saying it's in the works with Netflix. You know what I'm saying? That's breaking news. So shout out to Flight Sports TV. Another winning, another powerful interview. Big Baller Brand is in the building, and it still links to your platform because they're affiliated with the JBA.
I got a question for Church. Church, can you hear me?
Yo, what's going on, man?
Yeah, what's up, man? I have a question. My question was that nowadays basketball, like back in the day, it was always somebody very significant with something. Like Shaq, very big, dominant, hardcore pounding type of like. Garnett, kind of a guy that was smooth, but at the same time he had like a nastiness to him. You know, Kareem Abdul with that hook shot. You know, the only player that could do it so good. There's always players that have something so significant that they're really late on. But nowadays, players are growing up to be able to do everything. Because now, like, they want the big guys to be able to not only be big and dominate the paint, but at the same time, do what guards do, dribble and get open, take shots, all of that. How do you feel about the newer style of play that these kids are growing up to do now?
I mean, the game evolved, man. The game couldn't stay the same forever, man. You know what I'm saying? It evolved from Bob Cousy and Bill Russell. It evolved from Dr. J and Magic Johnson and, you know what I'm saying, players in the 70s and 80s to 90s and the Michael Jordan. It evolved, man. Every year, every decade, it got to evolve. It got to. It can't stay the same, man. It'll be stagnant. So in this day and age, you got to be a super player. You got to be able to do everything. You can't sit in the post and be just sitting down there hunking like a, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no more Patrick Ewing. Ain't no more of that. Ain't no more Robinsons. Even though they step out and shoot, there ain't no more of them that could just dominate the paint like that. Joel Embiid is a prime example because he can dominate the paint, but he would rather sit up in that three-point line and shoot a three if he can, because that's his game, man. Even though he can dominate, and he does dominate, he is the most dominant center in the league. Jokic can play, but he's not more dominant than Joel Embiid, man. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be able to step out. That's just what the game is now, man. If you just sitting there, you can always rebound and play defense, but you got to be able to step out. You got to be able to guard bigger, smaller players on the perimeter. You got to be able to do all that, man. You can't just sit in the paint. There ain't no more sitting in the paint. That shit is over with.
Right.
Them days is long ago. Man.
Do you feel? This is deep. This is a deeper question now.
Yeah.
Do you feel this newer generation can continue the ability to still come on the court and actually play for something? Because they grow up, these players, these athletes already getting multi-millionaire endorsements at a very, very young age.
Back
in the day, the way they played was because they was fighting for something. They was built from nothing. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And for me, I'm not saying don't advance in life. I'm not saying don't improvise, don't improve the game. Because I'm loving the game now. But at the same time, you still got to keep that grit and that grind, because that's some good ass basketball. That I just hope that doesn't go away, because they are playing for something, like winning rings, winning championships. that means something, and they're already trying to make it like that don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I mean, like you say, you hit it right on the nose, man. As money is so much more accessible now to even younger players. High school players getting paid right now. You know what I'm saying? NIL deals and all the stuff they getting. But that's money, but it ain't money. It ain't Zion Williamson $193 million contract. It ain't that money. So if you want that type of money, you got to really play. You see what I'm saying? Or you got to be special. Zion even played that much, and that boy almost got $200 million right now. You see what I'm saying? So if you want that, you got to keep that drive at all times, man. Everybody don't get that type of money.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So if you want that $200 million deal, you got to play like you want that $200 million deal, man.
Right. We got Big Church in the building. You already know what it is. Celebrity bodyguard. He done guarded the best of the best of the best in the business. I'm telling you right now. Also, the cousin of Jalen Suggs, guard. Out of Orlando. You know what time it is. I'm telling you, this guy's a future All-Star. He's a rising star. We appreciate Big Church. He's stopping by, chopping it up with us. What's going on these days on the NBA side? What's your team again?
Houston Rockets, man.
Okay, Houston. Okay. Listen, we be messing around with the Rockets.
Sorry for your loss. I feel sorry for your loss, brother.
No, we can talk about the Rockets. Well, you following some of the young guys like Jalen Green?
Jabari Smith, man. I just said Jabari Smith. Y'all watch that boy. He should have been the number one pick, but we got him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm telling you, y'all got a team. Jalen Green. Y'all got Porter.
Jabari Smith, man.
Yeah, Jabari Smith, and I think I got Porter Jr. if I'm not mistaken. Y'all got a team.
Out of Auburn.
Yeah. Y'all like 3 years away.
Yeah. We coming, man. They young. Like I said, we got
4 years away.
James Harden. Just know we got a lot of draft picks for getting rid of James. So
yeah. The future bright. Y'all hit the reset button.
We got a big boatload of draft picks. So that's all. You know what I'm saying? You got it right now. You got to build to that draft, man. And if you got those type of picks, those many picks, you got to build. You got to keep building.
Right. So, well, let's talk to the people about Jalen Suggs. How good is he? Because he came out of Gonzaga. How do you think the way his game translated, to the NBA?
His game was meant for the NBA, man. He's a 6'4" point guard. He got size already. He played quarterback in high school. You know what I'm saying? He was Mr. Football and Mr. Basketball in the state of Minnesota. So he is an all-around athlete. It's not just about hooping him. He is an athlete. When you're a quarterback at that level, when you're Mr. Football in the state, that means you got an IQ that a lot of people ain't got.
Right.
On both sides of the ball. Both two sports. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He a big physical point guard. He fast, and he knows the game, man. Y'all gonna see a lot more from him. Y'all just watch out for Jalen this year, man.
Yeah. Who's the guy that they drafted number one? Do you know his name?
Paulo Banchero.
Yeah. How good is he, and how does he fit well with?
Nice, man. He was the one with the already NBA made body, NBA made size. That's why he went number one. He can play. He's 6'10", 6'11", and he can play, man. He got, he's not like a little thin dude like Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren nice, but he's thin, man. You know what I'm saying? Chet can play too. He played with Jalen. Actually, they played together in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but no, Paulo was meant for the NBA. That's why he went number one. Even though they should have picked, they were supposed to pick Jabari Smith, but I'm glad the Rockets got him because I like him.
Yep. Big Church. What would you prefer if you had an opportunity to play in either or the G League or overseas? What would you take?
I'm taking it overseas money, man.
Just for the money, or for
the money wise? Yeah, you're gonna go overseas because you're gonna make a lot more guaranteed, untaxable money overseas than you are in the G League. Now, if you got a chance to get to the league, yeah, play in the G League. But players overseas get seen all the time too, so you can't count them out.
Right, the game is global. Yes,
the game is global now, so it ain't just about being here in the States and playing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these players in the draft this year was brought from overseas, man. You know
That's right.
I don't know if you've seen this Oklahoma City, the Thunder. That boy Josh Giddey, he's from Australia, and he's nice. When I say nice, he's nice. You know
No,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that kid Josh Giddey's a problem. We've
Yeah.
been following these guys.
You see what I'm saying?
The future is bright.
You see what I'm saying? And he played it way down under in Australia. He's from Australia. He never played a league, not day in the G League or nothing like that. You see what I'm
Did you
saying?
right, Church? Are you familiar that on NBA roster they feature 108 international players from 42 countries and territories?
The game is global, man. You know what I'm saying? The G League is cool, but if you want to make money, you go overseas. That's just it. If you want to get some money in your pocket, you go overseas, man. You go get that guaranteed money. You know what I'm saying?
So
I'm not knocking the G League at all because the G League is a nice farm system for the NBA.
right, but it's like Chuck Norris said, it costs to live over there as well. So that's
Yeah,
probably why you can get more money because you actually got to really live. Whereas
yeah,
over here, you can still stay with mom and daddy or girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's true.
Girl,
That's true. But you're still getting a lot of money and it's untaxable, and you can bring it back without them touching it.
right.
The G League money can't touch that money that they get over there.
Got you.
Yeah,
Now,
not at all.
what about the matchup between Shaden and Jaden?
Shaden Sharp.
Yes,
Who's he playing?
your cousin.
Oh, they playing. Okay, they playing the Magic. Okay, that's gonna be tough, man. Because I like Shaden Sharp. He can go.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a lot of good games in the summer league, man. It's gonna be a lot of good games. They're just starting today, so I've been watching the Salt Lake City Summer League too. They had a couple good games.
I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's who won this last one with OKC and Philly. You know
Okay,
who won that?
they see dog Philly. They dogged
What?
the Spurs and they dogged the Jazz and they dogged Philly. OKC gonna
You mean
probably
Memphis? You mean Memphis? They dog Memphis.
Memphis. My bad, Memphis. They dogged Memphis last night.
Whoa, they undefeated.
They beat the Jazz before that. They beat up on the Jazz before that. But OKC,
Right.
they might win the summer league, man. Now, I don't know if they're gonna win it, but they're gonna be nice. They got a lot of good young players.
Yeah, Detroit got something to say
Detroit
about
got some
that.
good young players. Orlando, of course, got some good young players. I mean, it's gonna be a good summer league, man. I'm definitely going to check these games out, so I'll be there.
Man, that is so crazy. So,
Yeah.
are you putting any wagers down, any parlays since you're out there in Sin City?
Oh, definitely, man. Got to, man. It's all about the money, man. You know what I'm saying? And it makes the game a little more interesting.
I know it does. It does. It does. So,
But
are
yeah,
you doing player performance, or are you just doing straight
I'm
spread?
looking at rosters, man. I'm betting on the best roster. Whoever I think got the best roster out there, that's putting the best young players out there, I got my money on.
So yeah, looks like Detroit and OKC.
Okay,
They got a dominant roster.
yeah.
Let's see who else might have a good roster. Your boy, yeah. Orlando might have a good
Orlando,
roster.
they got a
Yeah.
bunch of young players. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man. So it's gonna be interesting, man. This whole summer's gonna be interesting, man.
Most definitely. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I was going to go down to Vegas. I didn't know if I was going to drive or take a quick flight. But
Yeah.
once I got the news that LiAngelo was not, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what? I'm not going. I'm good.
Oh, is he
You know what I'm
not?
saying?
What happened to him?
Well, he's in the health and safety protocol, and I think, but he did test negative, so he tested negative.
Oh,
And for precaution, I just think they're going to hold him out at least for the first game.
okay, I got you.
And then they're going to play the Lakers Sunday, so I went to go look for tickets for them against the Lakers, and they like $345, man.
Yeah, man, them tickets go. Some of those games, it be jam packed because they want to see a lot of those good players. So some of those games be like the tickets can get kind of high. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And then I look for the courtside seats for the Hornets and the Lakers, $8,000.
Are you serious for summer league?
For summer league, dude.
Are you serious? That's crazy,
But
man.
for LiAngelo Ball versus Scottie Pippen Jr., $8,000, 8 racks if you want courtside.
I had no idea those tickets cost.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't like that. You know, thanks to Jello and his heroics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's gonna be some good
Last year it was like 2 something, to get down there. You know, 2 something, and you was able to get a press pass, right? You was able to get a press pass. But this year I ain't seen no press pass. They ain't just not giving that to anybody now.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's crazy.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Everything I kept seeing was either general admission or reservation.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? And normally I get the reservation. You know what I'm saying? I get mine ahead of time, get the reservation. But this year the reservation was like just to sit up top was like 150, and don't even look at try to sit in the midsection or in the court side section. The price was just out of control.
You got to come out the pocket. That's crazy. Yeah, I didn't know, man. But those some big games coming up. So, and then you got to think about all the half of the NBA, probably the majority of the NBA is going to be here to watch those games. You know what I'm saying? Those players, they come out. You're going to see John Morant on the sidelines. You're going to see LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see players like that on the sidelines, watching those rookies, watching those players play because they want to see them.
Yep. Exactly.
So that's pretty much what you're paying for.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
When you sitting courtside, I mean, you sitting close to LeBron James or anybody like that. Damian Lillard, he there a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All these big players come to Vegas around Summer League. So,
you're going to see John Morant. You know he's going to be in the building.
Yeah, exactly.
John Morant definitely going to be in the building.
Yeah, you're going to see those big players. You're going to see
LaMelo, Zoe. Yep.
Kevin Durant, anybody. You're going to see
Rod.
There.
Yep.
That's what
Now Kyrie might not come this year. if he come, he might come as a Laker. What about if he come with a Laker jersey?
Okay.
A LeBron Laker jersey, the Summer League.
Steph and all of them, Clay and all of them. I see them like every year. All those players come out here for that.
Yep, Steph. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you pretty much paying to be around being around the stars like that, man.
Exactly. So
how much money? That's what it's for.
Man, that's crazy though, man. I'm telling you, I was so stung because I was sure was gonna go down there and do some live streaming, get some footage up close, and adapt some of the players. You know what I'm saying? And I saw them prices. I was like, whoa! And gas prices are already high as hell.
Man.
So I was like, I gotta make my mind up. What do I want to do? Now I'm gonna watch it on Flight Sports TV. I'm watching Summer League on Flight Sports TV.
That's facts. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Watch out for my boy Hassan Rockman Jr., man. He about to fight Jake Paul, man.
Oh, he's back
about that.
Huh?
What's going on with that?
Hassan Rockman. You know Hassan Rockman, his son.
He was a champ. He knocked out Lennox Lewis.
Yeah. He about to fight his son. About to fight Jake Paul on August the 6th.
Whoa. Oh, his son.
Hassan Rockman Jr.
Oh, Junior. Okay, got you. I got you. Okay.
Yeah, look it up. He about to fight Jake Paul. And so
wow.
Y'all gonna see us out there on Showtime. So be looking out.
Matter of fact, Church, I saw you on somebody's Instagram, man. Who was you bodyguarding on that rap concert? And you look like you were yawning.
That was Roddy Ricch, man. Roddy Ricch.
Yeah, Roddy Ricch. Yeah. I was like, look at this dude. That was hilarious though.
He did a private party for one of these dudes that I work for, and so we was there for that. I was actually out here in Vegas because dude paid him to do this party. So
got you. Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, Roddy Ricch. But yeah, man, watch out for Lil Rock, man. My boy Lil Rock about to get down with Jake Paul, so y'all be on the lookout for that, man.
You know about Logan Paul?
Yeah, I know Logan. I've been.
You know he signed to the WWE.
Huh?
He with the WWE. He got signed.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I'm a big time WWE fan. You know, I think I can go to WWE right now and grab the microphone and step in the middle of the ring and electrify the whole world right now.
You
know, this guy Logan Paul. What the hell does he bring to sports and entertainment? Because WWE is truly a juggernaut. If you're not familiar, I'm telling you. The WWE is nothing to play with.
Wrestling, it was WWF, man, not WWE. I was with the WWF. Hulk Hogan in it. You know what I'm saying? That's how far I go back with wrestling.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I go back to wrestling. I'm trying to think. Of course, The Rock, Stone Cold was my favorite wrestlers growing up.
Yeah.
You know, of course, like Chris Benoit, people that might be taboo, but dude he was cerebral. Eddie Guerrero, you know, things like that. Like, that's my era.
Fact.
You know,
wrestling, man.
Of course, Undertaker. You know,
yeah.
That's me. So what does Logan Paul bring? Because you've seen a lot of crossovers. You know Floyd Mayweather was in the WWE.
Yeah.
He wrestled at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
I believe it was. He fought Big Show. Yeah, he fought Big Show at WrestleMania. It was at the Citrus Bowl in Orlando. You was there?
Yeah, I was with him. Look,
word? I need to pull up the footage. See?
pull up the footage, man.
You know what's so crazy? Yo, like I said, I'm such a big time wrestling fan. That WrestleMania was at the Citrus Bowl in Orlando.
We were in Orlando.
It was. Yeah, but the crazy part was I went to WrestleMania. It's like a pilgrimage for if you're a real wrestling fan, you have to go. It's like going to Mecca. You know, so I went to WrestleMania 33. You know, and that was it was in Orlando at the Citrus Bowl. You know, that's crazy.
Look it up, man. You'll see. We walked him out. We was out there with him.
I remember he knocked his ass out. He grabbed the brass knuckles.
He rocked him with that chair.
So was you there working with him when they choreographed everything?
We did everything. Monday Night Raw. We did everything.
Oh damn!
The whole build up. We did the whole build up to WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, all that shit is on YouTube, man. You can see all that shit, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up. That's why Big Church was out there.
Yeah.
So what is Logan Paul gonna bring to the WWE?
I mean, he got a big following, man. So he pretty much gonna bring his following, which is 20-some, damn near 30 million people, to the WWE. You see what I'm saying? Because people watch who they follow. He got a big following. He's a big YouTube star before he was anything. He was big on YouTube. He's a big influencer media star.
He can talk. I know that Jake Paul can. I'm not too familiar with Logan. Can he like speak on the microphone?
Yeah, I mean they both came up in the industry, man. I think they was on Disney Channel or something like that. So they've been around for a long time, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, he's been around for a long time. So they know how to promote, they know how to sell themselves. All you gotta do is know how to sell yourself, man. You can make some money.
Now, which one of them knocked out Nate Robinson? Because that did it for me.
Hey, that was Jake Paul.
He's not out.
Yeah, that's when I was like, whoa, I started paying more attention to it.
Jake is a boxer. Jake can really box. I'll give it to him. He can get down. And I guess pretty much Logan is going to the wrestling side because that's more in his line. You know what I'm saying? Jake pretty much got boxing to himself as far as the brothers. So they pretty much split, you know. I see why they did what they did.
No, that's facts.
Yeah. So, but y'all look out for my boy Lil Rock, man. He about to fight Jake. It's gonna be the toughest fight. Jake ain't never fought a real boxer. So y'all
y'all
gonna see me on there with
because he showed knocking out these athletes. That's for
he knocked out Woodley. That was violation.
Yeah, MMA fighter. You know what I'm saying?
That was filthy.
Not a pro
he still should have never went down like that.
Yeah. I mean,
if you got a box, that was fine.
You don't got no. You gotta know how to use your hands in boxing, man. It ain't about grappling and holding and wrestling. It ain't about that, man. It's not about MMA. Ain't got nothing to do with boxing at all. It's two totally different sports, man. But
I want to see the Logan brothers fight the Island Boys.
That wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? Those little kids, man, that wouldn't even be fair for them to even do something like that. They would destroy them.
That's facts. Don't the Pistons play tonight?
Yeah, I think the Pistons
what time the Pistons? Do the Pistons really come on at midnight East Coast time?
I think 10 o'clock East Coast, so they might be on now. They might be on now.
Okay, I knew they made a mistake.
Yeah, it's a couple games on now. So, like I said, it's first day, so they just get started. But it's definitely some good games on tonight.
Right. Well, who you looking forward to on the NFL side? You see Baker Mayfield. He went to the Panthers.
Yeah, man.
What you think about Baker going to the Panthers?
They needed a quarterback like that, man. They really. What's that boy Sam Darnold? Ain't it? You know what I'm saying? I used to like Sam Darnold at SC, but he flopped once he got to the NFL, man. So they needed Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Baker's gonna be good. A lot of people sleeping. Do you think he can turn his career around?
If he in a new system, a new city, a new atmosphere, he probably can, man. Cleveland wasn't it for him. You know what I'm saying? He caught a lot of flack in Cleveland, so he pretty much had to get up out of there.
Yeah, I was messed up what happened to him in Cleveland. They kicked him out.
Yeah. I kind of like him in Carolina. He might do his thing out there, man.
Yeah, they got some weapons. People got to be healthy.
Yeah, he's not a bad quarterback, man. People looking down on him, but
yeah, that's stupid. That's good.
Yeah, he was a Heisman Trophy winner for a reason, man. So, you know what I'm saying? He'll be all right in Carolina.
Yeah, the Panthers are gonna be good.
Yeah, they'll be all right. They'll be all right.
Shout out to the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, Raiders. We got Devontae Adams out here, man.
Oh yeah, y'all gonna be good this year.
Devontae Adams is a beast, so definitely watch out for the Raiders.
What about your quarterback? You think he's gonna be able to hold out?
I'm a Derek Carr fan, but he can get the ball. He can get the ball out when he need to get it out.
Yeah. Did y'all make the playoffs last year?
Nah, the Raiders didn't make the playoffs at all. Yeah, but this year definitely with Devontae, this definitely gonna be a different team. Yeah, with Devontae Adams, he's probably the best receiver in the league that I could. And it's gonna be a totally different situation.
Yeah, your boys, they're playing right now. The Rockets and the Magic.
Yeah,
the Magic are up 14-9. Yeah,
they playing right now. I knew they had a game today, but yeah, this first day, so yeah, it's like I said, it's gonna watch out for that boy Jabari Smith, man. Houston Rockets.
Yeah, he hasn't scored yet. He's been out there for like 6 minutes, but he haven't put anything up on the box score. Just one rebound, one assist.
It must have just started. Then.
Yeah, it just started. Yeah. Well, it's about 3 minutes left in the first quarter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Y'all be looking out.
But Paulo is doing a little something.
Paulo balling, right? See what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I don't see your cousin. I don't think he's playing summer league.
I don't think he played tonight. I don't think he's playing tonight.
Because I'm looking at the roster.
Yeah, I don't think he's playing tonight. I think he'll play this weekend.
It is. I don't see him on the roster though.
Y'all got him on the roster at all?
No, I don't see him.
Yeah, I know he definitely out there working out. But he out there working out. But I thought
I see RJ Hampton though. RJ Hampton's on the roster.
Oh, is he?
I don't see him. Yeah, I don't see him.
Okay. He must be he out there working out, but he might not. I don't know why they got him on there.
Because he probably started. no Cole Anthony, so you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
What about Cole?
They ain't playing around.
Cole Anthony not playing, is he?
No, that's what I'm saying. So no Jaden, no Cole Anthony, and no, of course you're not going to see no folks.
What about Mo Wagner, the other
Nope. Okay. He's not on here. What's your name's not on here? Jalen Suggs not on here. Wagner not on here. And what's the other one? What's the other youngster they got? They got one more youngster on that team.
They got Paulo.
Cole Anthony.
Mo Wagner.
Yeah, none of them on this summer league roster. But
Paulo not playing either?
No, Paulo playing. Yes, he's doing. Yeah, he's wrecking. He's putting in wreck.
Work. He doing work, huh?
Yeah, 6 minutes, 8 points. So 2 assists.
Yeah, he's gonna be nice, man. He definitely.
Because I was ready to say Jalen Suggs was gonna be in the summer league again this year.
Yeah,
that would have been kind of a stretch because, like I said, he's fighting for that starting position.
Yeah. But they usually play 2 years. I know. Played last year, and they usually play 2 years. Like you say, RJ Hampton. They was in the same team he's playing right now.
Yeah. But I just think they think a little more of Jalen Suggs than some of these other players. So they're not going to take no chances with him whatsoever.
He's definitely working out here right now. But I'm not playing him in.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Though. Honestly, I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Because they're going to need him moving forward because they might move off of Cole Anthony when it comes time to give him that rookie extension.
Yeah, start over him. Cole Anthony can play. I'll give it to him. He can play. You know what I'm saying? I like his dad, Greg Anthony. They from Vegas. But
they might try to get Cole Anthony over there to New York though, man, because that's where he really want to go. Get over there and back up Bronson.
Jalen Bronson.
Get him over there get him over there back up Bronson, man.
Okay.
Because he can do what Derrick Rose is doing now. Cole Anthony can do some of that plus a little more. You know, they will stagger those minutes. So I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get him over there either to New York or Brooklyn. One of those two teams.
Oh no, man! Orlando got a bunch of tough guards like right now.
Yeah, they do. They got a log jam.
I don't know if they're gonna trade any of those guards, man. They got some tough guards. I wouldn't.
No. if the Cole Anthony, I mean, if Kyrie needs lead way for that, because they both about the same height. You follow what I'm saying? Cole Anthony can come in there and be on the side of Ben Simmons and be more of a shooting guard, even though he can play point. Be more of a shooting guard because Cole want to shoot anyway.
Okay.
Cole ain't really trying to distribute that ball.
He like to put it up. He like to put that.
Yeah. And that opened it up for Jalen Suggs all the way to play the actual point guard for that team.
Yeah, there you go. Actual point guard, man. Pass first point guard, not a shoot first.
Right. Because you got like you said, you got Paulo there. You still got Mobamba there. You still got
Jonathan Isaac. Watch out for him.
Here you go. Yeah, I was getting ready to say Jonathan Isaac. He's going to emerge. You got the Wagner brothers. You follow what I'm saying? So they need a point guard. They need a real point guard.
Right now, man. Yeah.
That's why I was looking into that. Now listen, this is breaking news at Flight Sports TV now. So I just want y'all to realize this when I'm telling y'all about Cole Anthony in the Orlando Magic, because if Kyrie makes way for the Brooklyn Nets to open up that, Cole Anthony could slide in there, or he can get up there in New York Knicks and be a backup to Jalen Suggs, but still play a legitimate amount of minutes. You know what I'm saying? Where his minutes won't be diminished, but he just basically will be a backup.
Okay.
Or he can play that Kemba Walker type role. You know what I'm saying? Point guard, but score.
Point guard that can score. Yeah, I got you. That makes sense. I can dig it. I can dig it.
And I don't think he'll be mad at it, Big C, because he's a New York kid. Yeah, he loves playing in New York.
He grew up out there. He definitely grew up.
Yes. And his daddy, you know what? That would make his daddy so proud. His son in New York, in a New York uniform, whether it's the Knicks or Brooklyn.
Pops played for the Knicks. Yep.
Exactly. You feel me?
But his
so y'all be on the lookout for that.
His pops was a
Yeah, he was my boy Stacey. You know, Stacey, my homeboy.
LJ, Stacey Ogman. Basketball, then you know what I'm talking about.
Exactly. I remember one time I asked Stacey about that game. He didn't say that. I said, Stacey, what happened to that Duke game, man? Come on, man. He was like, what game? He's like, what game? And I left it alone. I didn't ask him nothing else.
Vegas people don't like to talk about that one, man. They took that one from us, man.
Ain't that crazy though? You blow the team up like 40, the same team, no different. Same team, same coach, same squad. You run it back and you lose on some bogus stuff.
Man, that motherfucker Christian Laettner, man, he's something else.
And Grant Hill.
I tell people all the time, Christian Laettner might be the best college player that ever play the game, man. That's how cold he was.
Yeah, he was cold. But Grant Hill, don't forget Grant Hill now.
It was nice, but he wasn't no Christian Laettner though.
Grant, was he any good in the league? Christian Laettner wasn't good in the NBA, was he?
But he didn't have a good NBA career.
No. I think he made one All-Star his whole career. He made one All-Star.
Yeah,
that's good though. A lot of people never get to that point in their life.
Yeah, but when you're somebody like Christian Laettner, you're supposed to have multiple All-Stars.
No, I don't agree with that. I always say this about people, right?
What? You don't agree with that? You know when you got drafted?
No, I don't even agree off of the draft, man. I don't even look at it like that. It's either like, because the NBA is hard regardless. You know what I'm saying? These are the best 300 players in the world. You know what I'm saying? So if you any type of good, you're not a bust. You see what I'm saying? People be calling people bust because they get picked up high. You know what I'm saying? And then they don't live up to the hype. They don't live up to what people want them to do. Nah, sometimes they're good. You need that person that ain't going to score, that's just going to rebound and play defense. But he's not a bust. He got a solidified spot. He keep a job. You know what I'm saying? He being productive on the floor. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's not a bust. A bust is somebody who just came in the NBA was weak. To me,
that's true. That makes sense.
It's hard to be good in the NBA, bro. You see Kizo. Kizo's, you know what I mean, working hard every day just to get his foot in the door. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. It's tough, man. Yeah, like you said, the best 300 players in the world. So
exactly. So for you to be an all-star, you were one of the top 30 players in the world at one point.
Exactly.
That season. So you had to be some type of good. So I can't say you a bust.
It's tough to even crack that roster at all, man. So even just to crack that roster and get on the roster, man,
you ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying?
But Christian Laettner was a high draft pick. It wasn't like he was a second rounder.
No, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people be looking at stuff like that. Like a lot of people be looking at like draft picks and stuff like that. I just look at like if you was productive out there, you wasn't a bust. Because to be productive in the NBA is different. Like and it's so funny, right? I actually like had one of my moments like that. Like I tried to jump on the court with one of these young boys one time. You know what I'm saying? Recently. And these young boys really do this for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was no good out there. I immediately realized this was the highest level of competition I ever played in.
Yeah.
These young
But
boys.
see, but KNT, I remember the controversy of Christian Laettner being put on the Dream Team. See, I remember that controversy.
No, but he deserved it at that time. You got to remember, at that time, he was the best college basketball player. You know, you can't judge you can't like judge a situation after. You know what I mean? That's like saying somebody shouldn't get a. No, it is after. Like he already got.
No. Listen to what I'm saying.
Like what I mean by after is like people start doubting him after he didn't do well in the NBA.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when it was first ongoing. There was 3 players. You know who those 3 players were?
Who?
It was Christian Laettner, Alonzo Mourning, and Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh yeah, he shouldn't be on there then. We're gonna keep it honest. I don't even got to know, but then again, their college numbers might and they might be winning too at that time. You know what I'm saying?
He had better college numbers.
They put him on there over Shaq and Alonzo because nobody dominated college basketball like Christian Laettner.
You know what I'm saying?
Shaq dominated college basketball, but not like Christian Laettner.
Right, he didn't win no title or nothing. Yeah.
So that's why he deserved it.
Basketball.
Would you rather have a lot of points or a lot of rings?
Yeah, and he got both.
No, but I'm saying that when they actually looked at the basketball, show, like what word can I use? Because Christian Laettner wasn't no dud by far. You know what I'm saying? No. Even though a lot of people hated him because he played with Duke and he was winning, but they knew that he couldn't hold up to the competition of the international community as maybe Alonzo Mourning or Shaquille O'Neal because of the style of basketball they played. Christian Laettner kind of played more of a finesse basketball game, but it was very skilled.
How many players in the NBA, right, are better than Shaquille O'Neal? Probably 7. Shit, I'm saying 7 to 10 players are better than Shaquille O'Neal in NBA history.
We got to keep it on the timeline. Yeah, keep it on the timeline in 1992.
Even then, he was breaking backboards. Even then,
right? Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? There's not too many. We're talking about Shaquille O'Neal here. So with that being said, like the reason why they're saying that, they were saying it because Shaq was so dominant, but at that time, he's the most winning player. You know what I'm saying? So he had, whether they liked it or not, you know what I mean? He deserved that spot on a dream team because at that time, the best college player, similar to Anthony Davis. You know what I'm saying? They played prior to the NBA on the USA team. You know what I'm saying?
And you had to put him you had to put Christian Laettner in that spot because you had Patrick Ewing. You couldn't have put no Shaq.
But then again, though, that is bad that he was around all them legends and couldn't be one.
Yeah, you had David Robinson and Patrick Ewing. You can't put Shaq on that roster.
No.
On that roster
because David Robinson was already.
Somebody accused me of using hindsight. Come on, bro. I'm old enough. I remember all the controversy, all the talk about putting Christian Laettner there. Now the rule says you put Christian Laettner there. That's what the rule says because he was the most outstanding college player, so they automatically get that bid. But a lot of people was trying to say they should change the rule. They should put the player that's more fitting to the team that's being represented. I remember the language. It ain't no such thing I'm trying to do in hindsight. I was there. I was up close with it, and I was having these same debates then as I'm having now.
I just keep it a stack though. Whoever winning deserves. Like if you just won a championship, you know what I'm saying? You just won a title. You deserve that spot. Like them dudes that scoring a lot of points. You know what I'm saying? That they got them accolades, them individual accolades.
Yeah.
But when it's time to do a team to jump on the biggest team ever and to win a gold medal, look at NCAA.
Hey, no panic. Look here, I don't
Dang. See, that's why he's there. Shout out to Omaha.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He said death is capping. There was no controversy. That's not true because we can go look up articles. I'm talking about like Sports Illustrated article, USA Today article.
We're gonna be honest though. I don't want to say why they hating on him, but it's like reverse. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey, I know what you're
I'm
saying.
gonna just use the word
Hey,
international. You know what I'm saying? Because you see the other two from the hood, and he's international. We gonna use it like
hold
that.
on, Uncle Vern trying to talk.
Well, I'm telling you, boys, I don't know what I gotta do. Flight, I got a bag. I gotta get some money so I can get my way in. Flight, I don't know what's going on, Flight, but I want to ask this young man that's down here, Flight, Alfonso. Do I know you? Where I know you from?
I don't know, man. You tell me.
he always mess with
You
new
ain't from
people.
Chicago, is you?
Nah, not from Chicago.
Right, don't even trip. I'm trying to catch on. That's all.
Okay.
Welcome to Flight Sports TV, boy. I'm telling you what's going on over here. You can't
All
get
good.
a word in edgewise. I'm just trying to find out. I see that man. I wonder why.
Yo, Vern was trying to stay
you know who you look like? You look like, what's his name? Walker. Anthony Walker, the one that played out in Chicago. What's his name? Antoine Walker.
Antoine?
Yeah,
Antoine Walker?
You look like older Antoine Walker. Like Antoine Walker like
yeah.
right now. I'm
Antoine
sorry,
was
right?
a hooper, man. Antoine was a
no
hooper.
No disrespect, my brother. I'm telling you, welcome to Flight Sports TV.
Yeah.
Like Jack say, it's a machine over here. Go ahead, young man.
Shout out King C.
It's all good, man. Appreciate that. It's all good.
Right.
We appreciate you, man. We cooking up in here, man. Uncle Vern, that's a celebrity bodyguard, man. He done guarded for Floyd Mayweather, and the list goes on. I'm telling you.
Hey, Flight. Excuse me, young man. Let me say this right fast. I'm just not catching on. Good. I'm glad you said that, Flight. Look, you know about our boy?
Who Kid Austin?
Yeah.
I told him about him. I'm not sure if it went over his head.
Young man. Look, whoa. Flight.
Yo, look him up.
I can brief him. We can brief. Go ahead.
You ain't the one to. Like you ain't the one to tell him about him. Let me tell him about him. Look here, young man. This boy, hey, look. Floyd Merriweather and the rest of the family. Man, they gonna step aside. This young man finna do some business, man. In the next 40 to 40 years, man. I'm telling you, man. He gonna be in the business for a long time. Watch out for this. Watch out. I know I talk fast, but listen. Watch out for this young man. We talking about young brother. I appreciate you coming out here and talk with us, young man. You a good young man, brother. Keep the good work up, please.
All good. Definitely, man. Definitely.
Right.
Shout to my brother A1 in the comments. Yo, but Kid Austin posted a video, right? Did you see that? As a matter of fact, Dex, you liked it too. Matter of fact, when he was pushing fast, and bro, oh my God, bro! Like
I said he liked it too. I said, who is foolish enough to welcome this smoke?
Yeah.
August. I'm hearing August. I ain't nothing concrete.
Hey. I'm sorry, Flight. Hey, no panic. Hey, Jax. Put him up on.
It's KT right here.
Mellow. Hey, no panic. Hey, Jax. Look, y'all didn't put him up on Mellow yet.
Oh, he knows about him already.
Know about LaMelo. Well, you can put him on. You can brief him.
Hey, young man, look at
everybody know who LaMelo Ball is.
Everybody know LaMelo Ball, man.
Hey, boy, I'll tell you, somebody talking with us. Hey, young man, this is what we do around here, man. We get up on the future, man. The future's right now, man. We can't go back in the past, man, because the past is gone, there it go. You know, the rest of them guys, they ain't gone, man. The rest of some business going on in the future, young man. And we want you to be a part of the future, young man. That's why you out here. That's why we out here at Flight Sports TV, because we don't take no days off, young man. We try to stay up every day. At night, too. You hear me?
Right on, man.
Hey, boy.
I feel it. It's all good.
Man, welcome, man. Keep coming back, man. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I like the platform, man. Y'all got a good platform.
Yeah. Welcome to Flight Sports TV. You got my man Dex out, you know what I'm saying, on the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? My man Flight repping the Y, you know what I'm saying, the NY, you know what I'm saying? I'm repping PA, you know what I'm saying? You got Small Fat Chicago, you got AB, Indiana, you know what I'm saying?
That's that nigga no panic talking.
You got Ray from Georgia.
Oh, yeah, he from Georgia, you know what I'm saying? You got New Orleans, the Pelicans fans, but I want to give a shout out to the Pelicans for proving me wrong, you know what I'm saying? I thought they got out of their bad executive, you know what I'm saying? They're no longer, to me, a bad organization. So shout out to them. Their off-season moves You pick up CJ McCullough.
Rave is from California, actually.
Okay.
No.
Shout out to Ray. But like I was saying,
Yeah, but he rep from Georgia.
they were what you call them, cellar dwellers, right? I like that word, right, Dex?
Yep.
Hey, no panic.
Hold on real quick, Vern. Hold on real quick. They were cellar dwellers at first, you know what I'm saying? Below record, below 500, never seeing the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? Just lost Anthony Davis. But they came together, got a good coach, you know what I'm saying? And they locked in Zion, and you know what I'm saying, for 4 more years, you know what I'm saying? And in the middle of all this commotion and
I love you guys.
hold on real quick. So all this traveling NBA, and they picked up CJ McCullough. Yeah, the more basketball oriented player, you know what I'm saying, out of him and Dame Lillard. He can play off ball, you know what I'm saying? So and they paired him with BI. So they went from a cellar dweller team to a potential second to third round, potentially contender in the next 2 to 3 seasons. So
It will be.
Hey, thanks, no panic. Thanks, no panic, for keeping it short.
That's not no panic.
KNT Radio, I keep saying that.
Thank you, no panic, for keeping that real short.
He keeps saying this is KNT, Vern.
No panic, I'm just saying. Let me add on to that what you just said.
Your mic is like water right now. You're mad low.
I didn't hear you.
You gotta go out and come back in or something. Your mic is mad low.
Just go with it, KNT. Just go with it, bro.
It's like a robot.
No panic. This is the problem, no panic. The reason why you don't hear me because you talking. All you have to do is and let me talk.
Yo, somebody get Vern a new phone. He OG. He got a flip phone right now. Yo, shout out to all my OGs with a flip phone. They phone, I guarantee. Look at the battery percentage. I guarantee theirs is way higher than yours.
Hey, I'll be right back, Flight.
Yeah, you gotta hop back down and hop back up, OG. Like, I can't listen to Bender from Futurama.
Oh shit! Y'all done pissed Vern off. He should call somebody.
we had to go through it with Kizo at first with his like. I'm saying, bro. He kept talking about what up, Rico?
What up, kids?
I was just telling them.
I tell you just gotta go with it, bro. You just gotta let it go.
Nah, because it messes up the platform. My boy take his platform. I look at it like this. As podcasters, we take our content and our quality serious, so we don't want to give the fans any bad quality echo. They want to hear everything we're saying. He can't even hear me to have a legit debate. You know what I'm saying? So why would I?
I feel you, but he was about to go off. I guarantee.
How is he gonna go off? And he only can hear. He still. I said I'm KNT 10 times. He's still calling me no panic.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. So like you got to hop down, brother. OG.
You know.
It's all good vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like PA, you know what I'm saying? Dude from PA. We don't listen, you heard that. Where we from, there's shootings every day. So we try not to add more drama into it. So we stay out.
Breaking news, fellas, we got breaking news. Breaking news at Flight Sports TV.
I love that.
Breaking news at Flight Sports TV. Zach LaVine has signed a 5-year extension. It's official with the Chicago Bulls. He will be the headliner for that team. C-Red, shout out to Bulls Nation for 5 years. Also, Devontae Graham has been arrested for DUI, and hopefully he comes out of that situation and still be able to play for the New Orleans Pelicans come this upseason. He got arrested in his hometown in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yo, he can't get a win, bro.
Bro, it's the Hornet curse.
No, it's not even about the Hornet, bro. No, it's
the Hornet organization.
Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta say something. We got the Detroit Pistons coming on in 1 hour. I'm letting you know right now, it's Flight Sports. Don't touch that. Cade, Cunningham, Jaden, Ivey, Sadiq Bey. The list goes on. I mean, Killian Hayes. I mean, it's star-studded. It's Flight Sports.
Yeah, but like I was saying, right? These them Pistons, right? They get the pick every year, number 1, number 2, and they stay at the same level, bro. That's crazy. Like They got to hit. Like I feel like they got to hit. But back to Devontae Graham, that's what I wanted to say. Right? It's not about the curse. It's about you're making millions of dollars to play basketball and do what you love, and you're riding around drunk. You have enough money to have to buy a chauffeur that's sponsored by the team.
A chauffeur.
Yeah, the chauffeur, you're an
bro?
NBA player.
Bro, you know how many Ubers he can afford? There is no reason for this
That's
shit.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
No,
like,
but that's what I'm just saying. It's like
that's another form of chauffeur, though. That's what
by me saying Hornet curse. That's me joking, bro. I'm just saying, like,
yeah, I know what you mean.
There really ain't. There ain't no reason for none of that shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. Why you drinking and driving, and you worth millions, and now you about to be in jail? Sick.
Oh man, no sense, bro.
You about to be sick. Well, even if you don't go to jail, but the fact that now they can lowball you on your next contract. You know what I'm saying?
You sound like a fortune. Now you sound like
he can Uber from New Orleans to Cali if he wanted to, dog.
You ain't lying. That's what I'm saying.
And save some money.
Where is like, you don't got no females like with a will, like you know what I'm saying? Even that, like, but the fact that you can charter, you can literally fly anywhere you want. You know what I'm saying? Drive anywhere you want. You feel me? And you out here catching DUIs, like it's just irresponsible. And you need mentors. You need a mentor as soon as possible because the dudes around you are goofy. I don't know you, but the dudes around Devontae Graham is goofy if you catching DUIs. The fact that if you was around me, Rico, and you were worth millions, let's just say I was your bro, right? And you put me on, like I'm just with you, you know what I'm saying? And we running it up. I'm your best friend.
Yo, someone's in a tornado.
Hey guys, it's a whole shout out to the panel. It's a whole lot that goes into that. Trust. He probably just had a couple of drinks, maybe a drink, a stiff one. Felt cool to go home, and he got pulled over because of who he was. You know what I'm saying?
Even that's what I'm saying.
Like, I understand, you know, you in the situation, but we all been in those situations. I'm gonna go have a drink by myself. I had one. I'm cool to drive, but you ain't. You over the limit, but you cool to drive. You know, the shit ain't cool. I'm not condoning it, but been in those situations, man, where he probably
I feel that. I respect that.
Probably was a little bit over the limit and got pulled over.
A1, you know where the disconnect for me is, and I can say this. As a New Yorker, everything is in walking distance.
Right.
You feel me?
He was in floss mode.
So if I walk to a bar,
that win is on your
he
mic.
was probably in floss mode. Probably wanted to drive off some, you know, just little shit, man. Like, it's how many times? What's that saying? Motherfuckers in jail doing 25 years for a 20-second incident. You know what I'm saying? So just takes 20 seconds of like, damn, I should have made that decision.
Yeah.
You know?
Everybody.
So I don't know all the details, you know, but he probably was cool and probably drove off and got pulled over because of who he was.
Yep. And he was that number wasn't cool.
Because motherfuckers be watching, especially motherfuckers in the league. They got motherfuckers undercovers in the bars, and they watching motherfuckers. They know who's who, and you know.
And that's the crazy part. Like that's and it makes sense because like contract negotiations is all about leverage.
Yep.
And if
no panic. No, since you said it like that, let me ask you a question. What do you think? Okay, with that what's going on with that thing with Miles Bridges and that suit and everything? And matter of fact, no panic. Slow down for a minute. I want you to understand what I'm saying. This is the reason why I said this. Because you know, Miles Bridges did that. You know, with this thing, this coming up. Not that he did. Listen, not that he did it. Excuse me. Now it's coming up right now. What do you think about that coming right now during negotiations, contract negotiations? You think they got anything to play with it, and you think Charlie instigated that whole scene, or do you think that just that person just sitting up there just getting their rocks off because the person's finna get some money and they jealous? What do you think about that? No panic. Don't panic. No panic when you answer that question. Okay. Take your time.
I'm KNT, bro. That's why I understand.
There's no panic on the panel. No panic is not on the panel.
Yo, he do this every time I come on the panel. Can he hear us?
I don't know. But anyway, okay, we listen. We know what happened with Devontae. We wish him all the best. We only report it because it's NBA, and he's looking to be an integral part of the New Orleans Pelicans roster and lineup, especially since you have Zion Williamson has fully committed to becoming the best version of himself in a Pelicans uniform. So shout out to Willie Green. Listen, man, I'm cheering for this brother. Okay, I know I had a lot of issues with the New Orleans Pelicans. Mainly is David Griffin. Remember, my issue is not with Trajan Langdon. My issue is not with Teresa Witherspoon. My issue is not with Miss Benson. My issue is with David Griffin because I believe he's a snake oil salesman. And if it wasn't for C.J. McCollum, and if it wasn't for the emergence of Brandon Ingram in the second half of the basketball season last season, he would be gone because he almost hijacked this organization to the point where there was a lot of discommunication. And when I was reporting this, a lot of the Pelicans fans say it's false news of fake narratives and things of that nature. But now they came out, he signed his contract, and he wasn't even communicating with them people. You feel me? So CJ McCullough is the president of Player Basketball Association. He sat down. He have a real conversation with Zion, letting him know this is you, my man, big fella. This is all about you. What do you want to do? Do you want to make a name in basketball as the other big guys have made names, or you want to linger this crazy narrative or this negative narrative about you and your association with the New Orleans Pelicans? And Zion chose the former. He wants to change the narrative. He wants to be the best version of himself in a Pelicans uniform and bring the New Orleans Pelicans, the boot, the Bayou, up into a formidable position where they can vie for a NBA Finals championship.
All right. Facts. Zion made the right choice. $231 million worth. That's a big contract. And I like how the Pelicans got their safe by putting an injury clause. I like that he agreed to it, which is fair on both sides because at the end of the day, it's about leverage. And the Pelicans' leverage
What's the injury clause?
I don't know the exact details, but I just know if
I think he got to be all something all on the NBA. Got to make all NBA and do something.
No, that's not an injury clause.
I remember seeing that there wasn't one.
No, there's an injury. There's an injury clause in there.
Oh, injury.
That's what we were talking about. Like it might be. I don't know what it. I don't know, but I'm just. If it's my guess, it would have to be a certain amount of games for me.
Whoa! You're not the general manager, so you just.
I literally just said that if it was me, am I the general manager? Of course not.
Hello, of course. What?
No, like I said, if it was me, I would say the injury clause for me would have to be you play 55 to 60 games. Is that fair, Rico?
This is what I'm saying. No panic. Who is this? This Cade. This Cade.
Yo.
Hey, Cade, tell me something.
Rico, you hearing?
Hey, look. Regardless who it is, this is what I disagree with. Because you said it should be an injury clause.
I'm there.
It's gonna be an injury clause. 9 times out of 10, don't be no injury clause, no contracts like that. Why? Because
I'm looking it up right now.
See, this is what I mean. It won't be no injury clause in there because you can't dictate no injury. Okay, now answer that.
I agree with that. But
how can you? If you could agree with that.
We're not talking about ticky-tack injuries. We might be talking about like he got to play a certain amount of games. That still gives him 25 to 30 games commit. The 55 to 60 games mark.
I wouldn't care if he set out every last one of them games. He gonna get paid.
What? We seen what happened. It don't work. We seen many teams do it.
Wait. You just seen Ben Simmons.
Yeah, exactly. He ain't even played yet. We seen Cole.
Did he get paid?
We not talking about pay. We talking about championship.
Whoa. That's what you said. You said get paid.
But where you got to look at it from their end, they're only paying you to win
Hey,
championships.
that's all. Hey, that's all the end you gonna look at. It's 2 ends. You don't
That's what I
get
said.
paid.
It's 2 ends. You're looking at only from the player standpoint. I'm talking about from both sides. That's
Hey,
why I said
bro,
if
bro,
it was
bro,
me,
bro,
we're
bro,
talking about the
bro,
GM.
bro,
You got to
bro.
look at it from
You,
both sides of the
bro,
table.
listen to me, listen to me, KNT. You can't speak for both sides because you ain't an agency. If you was, then you could, but it ain't written in the
That's all we're
contract.
doing over here.
If it ain't written in the contract, it ain't written. And
The,
that
the
kind of
injury.
shit don't be written in the contract. That don't be written in the contracts, bro. That's why they don't be written like that. That's why you got to go into this players bargaining agreement. Players bargaining agreement. Let's speak on that.
You said say that one more time. I didn't hear
Hey,
that.
you can get anything written into the contract as long as your agent specified.
Thank you.
You know, your agent has to specify it. That's for sure.
Yeah. Not because you said and you sound like
That
some
ain't
other
what I
people.
said. I'm
And
talking
you
about
sound
like
like
you
some
got it,
other.
but you're just talking about from their end. But you got it. There's leverage on both sides.
I'm talking about what's written in the contract.
Exactly. You said you just talking about from one end of the contract. You're just talking about with
KNT,
Zion.
1 second, bro. By the way, panel, officially it's a 5-year 193 contract. The 200 and whatever the hell, that's all
Yeah. Boy,
NBA and
I love it.
all-star and defensive
That's
player of
the
the year.
all-star
That's
incentive.
what I mean. There you go.
Yeah,
Keep
incentives. So it's 5-year 193 and also
But if he makes an all NBA team, 230 is guaranteed.
there's
230 is
go.
guaranteed.
no
Oh my god.
And he's going to do
player
it, KNT.
option
That's a
in year
play. And he got
5.
the player option. Oh my god. He
It's
won.
5 years
Yeah,
So
he's
he got
locked in.
this. So he locked in for
straight
4,
to
and
the
his
team.
5th year is a choice, right?
Come on, one
Yeah,
mic, guys.
Like you
One mic
said,
now.
locked
Now I'm
in.
trying to understand the contract. What Rico's saying. Are you saying 4 years?
5 years.
he don't
No,
got a
he's
player
saying no.
option.
Hold on real quick. Hold on.
It's
Let me
5
finish. Let
years.
me
So
finish. Hold on real quick. Let me finish.
he has no player option.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought you said. Okay. So I thought it was 4 years in, and then the 5th year is his option. Okay. I thought that was the
He's
player
locked
option.
in.
Okay.
No, it's 5 years straight.
So that
I
was
love
for
it, KNT.
Hey, did you
All I
guys
said,
know that?
bro.
Hey,
that was
gentlemen,
the tip of
did
the
you
Shut up.
guys know that soon as, listen, gentlemen, let me say this real quick. Okay. Did you guys know that Zion, after inking that massive contract, he went straight to the Essence Festival to get some grub?
hey, Dex, I'm gonna tell you, Dex.
You gotta celebrate,
Hey,
man.
Dex, 99.9% of that right there, I bet you it's true. He went somewhere and got something to eat. And matter of fact, I wonder who he charged it to.
Out. That goes back to the mentor thing we talked about earlier. You gotta surround your people who just as serious as you about your especially if you the breadwinner in the group.
Yeah. KNT, I agree with you. But one thing I agree with that makes more, and I want you to understand, you got to make sure that you ain't working on your behalf, mother. You working on your client's behalf, mother.
You gotta work on the client's behalf too. You got to.
KNT, don't say it like God dang it, that's a company
How about listen. You don't know. You must not know what I do.
Yeah, you understand me?
Yo, listen. I'm a talent scout, and model agent. So I took care of clients for a living, bro.
Right. So when you go up to Zion and you say, hey, Zion, look here, you going to get 199 some goddamn million stand up here. If I do, it makes sense.
You go in and out again.
If Zion say he want to move to New York because he got a new
I ain't never saying nothing about New York. New York is not landing no big players right now.
You tell him, if you his agent, you say, stupid, don't do that.
I wanted Zion to stay.
Your money in New Orleans, not no New York with your new girlfriend. You crazy.
I never said New York, so I don't know. I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, well, I know where it came from.
That's flight share New York on. I was the one laughing at New York. I wasn't laughing at New York, but the way they was treating Jalen Brunson like he was going to take him to the championship, that was hilarious to me.
Yeah, well,
1 second, guys. 1 second, guys. Oh, hang on 1 second.
Another question too, and I think I'm sorry, brother. I don't want to cut you off. That's another question too. TNT. Look, I think that too. but I think he gonna do real good out
Yeah,
there.
he gonna
in
do
New
real
York.
good there, but he gonna score a lot of points with a bad
Yeah.
team.
Hey, but my KNT, look here, my thing is they ain't gonna do him like they did Kemba Walker.
Oh nah. But Kemba Walker he got paid still, right?
No, they ain't gonna do him like that. If they do, then they the dang shit.
Well, I think they building around RJ for real. Nah, but RJ is the person, I guess. RJ bad.
Yeah. See, that's KNT. That's the point.
I don't watch the Knicks. That's why I said I guess.
That's
I
the
didn't.
point.
I don't know.
Said,
I don't know nothing about the Knicks. That's what I said.
The point. I know it's hard for you to hear me, but that's the point. You said you guessed. I know.
Yeah, I guessed on that. That's why I said I don't know.
That, I know.
Yeah.
Look here. Not only that, I know Rando ain't the man neither. Ain't no man.
Yeah, he not the man.
The only man in New York is that coach. And they need to get rid of this monkey ass. I'm sorry.
I just think they need. It's hard to get a superstar player, man. It really is.
Why is it so hard? It don't take
how many superstars are in the league right now?
I didn't hear you. Say it again.
How many superstars do you think are in the league right now?
A lot of them. A whole bunch.
Nah, I don't. Nah. I say
you got 10 fingers. Start counting.
I don't even think there's 10 superstars in the NBA.
You got 10 fingers. You start counting.
I don't think there's 10 superstars.
Well, let me help you out. Let me help you out, Vern. Let me help you out. Do you know that the New Orleans, the state of New Orleans, Louisiana, is out of 150 best place to live, is ranked 136.
All right. Out of 150, that's 136. Okay, and
that tells you a lot about New Orleans, and that there's no guarantee that anybody's going to get it.
Hey, Jax, I'm
San Diego might be top 5, damn it.
Hey, A1, what's up? Hey, this A1?
Yes, sir. What's up, on Vern?
Hey, what's up, A1? I'm sorry, A1. I got to catch on to your voice real fast. Let me tell Dex this right fast, Day One. I love you, A1, but hey, Day One, I love you for real. I tell you my pick getting big. Yeah, she getting big and better. But listen, A1, let me tell Dex this right here. Hey, Dex, I was trying to hope and that y'all understand about what's the name? Oh, girl, that be coming up out there with Skyler. What's the name?
Jessica. She's not out there, Skyler. Jessica's in Florida.
I was hoping y'all understand because, like, what's the name we just said about the superstars coming up out of these certain groups, these certain cities, certain cities, because it ain't states, it's cities. Okay, the superstars coming up out of Louisiana is New Orleans is Brandon Eagle, and that one dude that just came from the other place, Washington D.C., whatever his name, one that just came from
CJ McCullough.
Yeah, thank you. So those are the superstars. That's the ones we speak upon, the ones we look at that's doing something out there. Ain't nobody saying nothing about Zion. So you catch those coming in on the tail end of things when it's noticeable. But I already know who the superstars are, and you give those credit to those guys. Zion getting all that money and everything, Dex. But what you talking about right now, Dex, is irrelevant and it ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Listen, that's what I'm going to tell you.
Dex, my point is, who's superstars? McCullum? Brandon Ingram?
Well, I don't think Brandon Ingram's a superstar. I think Zion.
You got 3 superstars out there.
No, that's not true.
They got one potential two potential
superstars.
Thank you. And 1 star.
Yep.
Hey, one, maybe I'm hotter. Maybe I should slow down. I'm outside.
Well, maybe, you might be right, A1.
A1, you don't think McCullum?
I'll go with A1, yeah.
Yeah,
McCullum's a star. No, he's a star. He's a star. I mean,
he's not a superstar.
A star is somebody that averages 20 points a game. That's a star. He's solid. He's a star.
Man.
McCullum
can get
superstar.
McCullum can get 21. He can get 21 a game. B. You know that better. You know that better than me, though, right? A1, you know he can get that, right?
Yeah. He's a star. CJ McCollum's a star.
Okay.
Now
we talking about superstars.
A superstar is when I'm gonna look at the paper. Who's playing? Who's in town today? It don't matter. You could be in Chicago. I'm in Chicago. I want to go see a hoop game. Oh shit. Milwaukee's playing. I'm gonna go to the game. Why? Because Giannis. Yeah. Superstar.
Yep.
A turn stopper. It'll
Yep.
make you come to the game when you
Brandon
ain't
Ingram's
a
playing.
fan of either team. That's a
What about a Brandon Ingram playing?
He's a star.
That's a potential. He's on the verge. He ain't there.
We got
yet.
two potential superstars.
Oh, what about a Zion playing? Hold on. What about a Zion is playing?
What's the difference?
Zion's on the verge right there. He just ain't played enough.
Are we making the difference between a superstar and an all-star? Because Brandon Ingram all-star.
No, a star, a superstar and a star. It's a difference.
All-star. Where all-star fit in there? That's just
CJ McCullough's not. CJ McCullough, what he made maybe 1 or 2 all-star games.
Hey,
he's a star.
Now you catch on.
Uncle Vern. An all-star is judged on his performance per year. It doesn't necessarily make him a superstar.
Exactly.
You can have a lot of guys that make the all-star team 1 year and then the next year he comes off.
I think the train is off the track.
Yeah.
Marvin, let me say this while I can catch on right fast. Look, welcome to the show, Marvin. Look here, I'm gonna say something, Marvin. We were talking at first about what what's the name Zion Williams need to do to get on get his money, to get his money, the incentives. Incentives was what we were talking about. Incentives. And they said that he got to make an all some old team. What is it? MVP team?
First defense.
All NBA.
First team NBA. First team NBA.
Whoa! This is my Marvin. Thank you, Marvin. I love you, Marvin. My point is, Marvin, how hard is that?
Somebody had too much ripple.
Marvin, what he got to do to make that team, Marvin?
I couldn't hear you, Vern. You cutting in and out, buddy.
Marvin,
you cutting in and out. I couldn't hardly hear you.
Marvin, what do Zion Wilson has to do to
There's no such thing as Zion Wilson. That ripple is kicking in.
Yeah, you hang.
Just have to play well, man. What you mean? His numbers need to be up.
Whoa! He got to play well to do all the other stuff. You talk about we talk about incentives now. We talk about adding on to the contract. What do we have to do?
Exactly.
Points. First of all, how many points, Marvin?
No, you got to make all NBA. It's not about the points. It's not a set number of points you have to be in.
What are y'all talking about incentives and making these?
No, that's what we're talking about, though. One of the incentives is for him to get the 231 is to be what is it, first team All NBA, or make one of the All NBA teams. I don't think I got to be first person. That means you got to be a top 15 player in the league, ain't five slots per team, right?
There you go. Okay,
yeah, it's an overall achievement. It's an overall achievement of defense, offense, and
yeah, but you're a top 15 player. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, now, y'all hear me now. Good. Now, when we go to CJ McCollum next season, and we going to Brandon Ingram next season, we ain't talking about Zion Wilson. We talk about CJ McCollum, Brandon Wilson, and Brandon Ingram.
You bugging.
What do you see them doing? You see them
you
making
bugging. I can't wait to see Zion. You bugging. Zion, one of the most interesting players
CJ
to watch.
McCollum won't make an All-NBA team, but Brandon Ingram and Zion has a chance.
Yeah.
All right, everyone.
Nah, but you don't know. But this year, CJ McCollum might go off. He goes off.
I can hear you say that again.
But he ain't gonna be first, second, or third.
There's too many people over there too. It's gonna be hard for him to get it with 3 scorers.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say, KNT. It's gonna be hard for him to get it because of who's on his team. You know, he's gonna have to share the ball too much.
You know what, CJ? You can lock him in for between 17 and 20 a game. You can lock him in for
that's not all NBA.
I'm gonna put some more in there.
Definitely ain't.
But that's a star. You know what I mean? That is a star. CJ McCollum he's a way above average player. He's a star.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Where you put Jason?
So you said, what's that? A stop? What's that? Hey, my question. A1, please, KT, please. I want to get this understood. My question is, you keep saying A1, you keep saying a star, and I say Brandon Ingram is one too, and I mean all star. I know they ain't superstars. Okay, we're going to drop the superstar. We're going to say all-star. We're going to say all-star?
That's still good.
Okay, then we said we
was just saying all-stars are judged per season though, Burn. All-stars are judged per season.
Half of the season.
You don't just come in the league as considered an all-star. You can have an all season and don't make the all-star team. So if you bring it up an all-star or not, you have to wait.
More than just basketball. Like
all-star games based on 40 games.
Marvin.
Yeah, that's why I said half the season.
Okay, hey Marvin, I understand that because I remember Derek.
That's only for some, not for all players. Only for some. And those are
some of them are actually they feel they're gonna be all
some of them starts the year before.
Right.
Yeah, like the superstars are okay. Like I'm gonna show you an example, right? The all stars are being picked up. The superstars are picking the team.
Yeah, because there's been plenty players that didn't have there's been plenty players that have reputation. Hang on 1 second. It's been plenty
they draft. They don't actually pick the team. They draft.
That's pretty much what that's still a version of picking.
To become an all-star, but to become an all-star, especially the top 10, those are based on votes, and then the other ones is based. The alternates is based on coaches and media. You follow what I'm saying? And then the other one is based on injury as an alternate. But with most of the all-stars are from whatever the all-star break is, and then when you play out that next season going into the playoffs, right? Of course, there's no all-star starting the season, but you have a head start over certain players. And then if you come and maintain that level of play, you get that all-star nod. You feel me? But the superstars and the stars, they only have to play from the beginning of the season to the all-star break to make that all-star. You guys understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So some players have to play basically a full season. You follow what I'm saying? It's not official full season, but unofficial is a full season because they're paying the second half and then they're paying the first portion of the first half. So that's actually like a full season.
Yeah. So if Wiggins, with the playoff Wiggins has, he comes in, he averages 19 and 8. He'll make All-Star.
Right, exactly. But somebody like let's get somebody like Cole Anthony, for instance. If Cole Anthony, he played. I mean, not Cole Anthony. Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges played good enough to become a fringe all-star, but he didn't make it. Remember? So if he comes back at the beginning of the season and average what he averaged at the end of last season, he would definitely get that nod. So that's what happened with Fred VanVleet.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like when Fred VanVleet make the All-Star, you know what I'm saying?
Dex, you got an update on this? You got an update on that summer league score?
Yeah, the last time I checked, Orlando was up. I don't remember the actual score, but I can actually go to it and find out.
What time does that Detroit game come on, guys?
For 45 minutes.
Already.
That's crazy that they got games coming on at midnight on the East Coast time. That's wild.
That's wild, right? Because it's only 10 days
in Vegas. They got them kids playing wild. They're playing like they're in AAU or something.
Yo, it's like it's only 10 days.
Flight, I wanted to ask you a question. What do you think about the Knicks signing Sims to a 3-year, $6 million deal today?
I mean, I'm not too happy about it. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, that's not
you don't think they should have signed him? You don't think they should have signed him, Flight?
I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
it's one of the I got Flight. It's one of them joints that don't move the needle. Flight waiting for a big release for every off season. He's waiting for somebody that can take him out of like for example how the Pelicans came out of what they're doing and start making business moves. Now they're tired of being a laughingstock. They got the biggest fan base. You see what I'm saying? It's sold out no matter how weak they are. So imagine it's about that time where they give all them fans that's been watching all this bad basketball.
They don't sold out no matter how weak they are.
It's the process.
You talking about the New York Knicks?
You have to do it one step at a time.
They're sold out with 12 wins. They can have 12 wins and they sold out.
Gotcha. Yeah, New York Knicks, not the Pelicans, guys.
But they got to give their fans a superstar for the loyalty.
And Marvin, update for the score for Marvin. Orlando 55, the Houston Rockets 42. And it's in the third quarter.
All right.
No, listen. I'm not rooting for nobody. We're just discussing the Pelicans and seeing what we see the good. If you make a good, I look at it like this: if you make a good business move, I'm gonna say it's a good business move. You know what I'm saying? Right. We like CJ McCullough, we like Brandon Ingram, and we like that Zion's talking nutrition now.
But they're
Well, I mean, for 193 million, when you talk nutrition,
Yeah, listen.
and then all the
Listen. That might
he goes
listen. 193 million. That definitely had me at the vegan spot.
Hey, for K&T, he went straight to the Essence Festival.
Listen,
and you know what it is at the Essence Festival. It's nothing but food galore.
Yo, ain't not listen. There's too much food down there. Listen, listen. I might be the bad influence that day. You can't come with me. Don't do it as I do. As I sit there with big macaroni and crawfish and okra and stuff like and all that stuff going on.
That's the cheat day. That's down there, man. Listen, Zion was out there watching Patti LaBelle, who was the opening act for the headliner Janet Jackson. So you know he's having a ball. He's teasing the kids. They're acting. Listen, Zion is acting ridiculous right now. He is so happy. He's like a sissy in a weenie factory right now. You follow what I'm saying? That's
he's
how
in
happy
the room,
he is,
bro. He's in every room in every city he goes to. He can be in a room.
Yeah, but that's what he needed. He don't need a house nutritionist, like not like a chef. He need a person that's with him, because that's where you spend most of all your bad food decisions, like when you out on the go.
And you know they're still surfing the trade for Brandon Ingram. They're still trying to surface that trade. Pelicans really don't want to get off of Brandon Ingram, but it looks like the Brooklyn Nets are really pressing for
Why
them.
don't they do that? They need to do that. Like that. I would do that yesterday. I do that right now.
And the thing is,
I would do that. Listen. We can do that right now.
And to be honest, Brandon Ingram needs to be in Brooklyn, bro. He needs a bigger stage, his own team.
Hey, yo, no, Canty. I mean, sorry, no, A1, no.
Right now.
No,
you don't think B.I.
Don't do that. No. The Pelicans is B.I.'s team. That is his team.
No,
y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. That's why they gave. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see.
Oh, I know B.I. B.I. is the dog.
I like B.I. that dude.
Y'all gonna see.
But Zion, man, like I'm telling you, it's different.
Zion,
it's
nice.
like
nice.
For example, I'm gonna give you an example, right? I'm gonna give an example. The difference between LaMelo and Lonzo, right? When we first start seeing it, Lonzo can have a 12-point, 4 assist game and get grinded up. LaMelo can have a 12-point game, no assists, but 3 assists that look amazing, like that made Sports Center. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. You see what I'm saying? That's where B.I. is more of a Tim Duncan.
But KP, I got some pushback.
You're gonna be going 360s on, bro. If you go through the leg, listen, bro. You gotta remember
One mic.
You hear me? Hold on real quick. You gotta remember Zion's part of Jam Fam. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna be putting on in the game. He's the type that'll go through the legs in the game, break the internet. He might 360. That you can't. It's too much. It's too much star power, bro. It's too much star power. Okay. It's his team, bro.
KNT, let me ask you this. I'm gonna bring you a question from the chat. It's not really a question. It's a statement. Oklahoma KC King says B.I. is the number one. Panel, is that correct? Is B.I. the number one? Or has B.I. been supplanted by Zion with this massive contract?
No, he might. He's probably the number one right now. But I'm talking about after Zion start playing.
B.I. is the number one, but
right now
he is the number one
right now. But I'm talking about, as Zion start playing, you gonna see who the marquee player gonna be. So I'm trying to tell you.
Hang on. Let me say this. Before Zion got, hang on, KNT. Before Zion got hurt, who was the number one?
B.I.
It was split.
It was
B.I. It was B.I.
It was about 18 shots a game.
Zion was averaging 20-something points a game on 50% shooting, 60% shooting, or something like that. It was something.
Okay, that's what I was just going to say. That's what I was just going to say.
No, you gotta ask this right here, though, Marvin. You gotta ask who was shooting the ball. Who was shooting the ball in crunch time? That's who tell you who the number one is.
Well, I'm asking you guys.
Who got the ball in the last 50 seconds of a game?
Yeah, that probably is
B.I. I'm telling y'all.
It was split. That when they both played, crunch time, it was split.
He can't shoot. He can't shoot.
That's the whole nother situation.
He can't shoot.
But Zion, what Zion did.
Okay, Rico, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this: What is
But that's
what
what
is
kept that oop for you off the
all
inbound,
right,
though.
hang on, guys. If that's the case, Rico, what is Ingram's contract and what is Zion?
He got
They
a
both
max
max.
contract when he was up.
It's a different
Okay,
era now.
what
It's
is
a different level now.
They both maxed
so,
him out. It's the same thing. The
Yeah, they got
salary
max.
went up.
They
The
just went
salary
up.
oh, they
cap
both
went
max.
Yeah,
up.
They already,
Bi got
Yes,
both of
they're
them
178.
both max. They both got max
Okay.
contracts.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bi
so
got
you can't
178.
compare
He
last
ain't
year's
getting
money
no
to this
chump
year's
change.
money because it might.
Okay,
If
question, Rico, if you guys, Rico, you can do it for me. Check and
Go
see
ahead.
if New Orleans is over the luxury tax.
No, they nah. That's what they ain't.
No, they not because that's
They're
homegrown
not
players,
over the
bro.
luxury tax with the 2 max contracts on their team. Is that what you guys telling me?
I don't know.
I think they might
Nah, they're
because I
not
know
over it.
CJ is making 30 himself.
Yeah, they got to be on luxury tax with
So
all
if you
that.
could,
That's not
Rico,
Yeah.
just check it out. I'm on my computer.
I gotta go
I'm
see them retired.
But I don't know though, so I can't speak on that.
They've never been
I'm
in
gonna
the
check
luxury
right now.
tax.
But
That's what.
Best
Hold
with
up,
that.
hold up. A1. The reason I'm asking is because they just recently signed Zion to this large contract. Are they in it now? Is what I'm asking.
Oh, okay. They never. I don't think so. Like, they've never been in there.
Well, they just signed a massive contract. You know that.
Yeah. So the what's the money? It's 130 million.
The max level. I mean, the luxury tax
No, I'm
level.
talking about the max level money the team can spend. So it's 120, 130 million, right?
I'm not looking at it. Rico's in there. Check with Rico. I believe he can give you that information. I'm doing something else right now.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
In a minute, I'll be free. I'll be able to get into my stats, but I can't do it now.
Yeah, but
The
5
reason
years,
I'm asking
80
that,
ain't
the
bad
reason I'm
either. So it's
asking
like
that is because the reason I'm asking that is because I posed a question in another chat about Washington being in a luxury tax when they paid Bill, and I think it would be a proper thing if New Orleans were in the luxury tax. They look to be trending upwards, so I don't really see it being a problem.
they said they 6 mil under the tax. Isaiah Curry, shout out to them in the chat. But like either
Now,
way, they both max
right,
players.
so
So I'm
what
talking
you do is
about
look at that organization. You look at that
Zion.
organization, and you look at that
Zion.
organization, and you see the players they have on that team, and you see they $6 million under the cap. That's a well-ran organization. And you can have two
They
max players on your
Marvin.
team, and you not go ahead.
They also got a 10.5 mil mid-level exception.
Which means it's a well-ran organization. That's what I was getting at. You know, when you can have those type of players
in that trade.
When you can have those type of players and you're not maxed out, then you're doing a good job as an organization.
Exactly, and that's the beauty of it, and that's the beauty of basketball. So shout out to them. They turned their team around, and they, like I said, like Dex say, they were cellar dwellers, and now they taste that postseason. You know what I'm saying? So now the next year come back stronger, and now you have Zion back, Mr. Ball of Energy. I'm telling you, even on the defensive end, he's liable to block somebody's shot and it almost hit somebody's baby and go viral.
I think that's doing a fantastic job on their part of that organization.
6 mil under the tax. They paid 30 million. They listen. They got 3 almost max players. They got 2 max players and one person and another one getting 30, and they're still.
All I know is they better not be 10 games under 500 in All-Star break.
Yo,
they can't. That's the facts.
They can't. They
can't do that when they're gonna have 3 All-Stars this year.
We're talking about.
Hang on. Let me address A1 on that one.
But still, it's a team that was 12 games.
1 second, Marvin.
You know,
my
we're
prediction.
We're talking about a 20-game turnaround. You guys want them to have. I'm expecting to have.
A1, my prediction: they're gonna have 3 All-Stars this year. But go ahead, Marvin.
Well, I wanted to address A1 on that. Not necessarily A1. If you're still under the luxury tax, then you actually have room for improvement. Meaning, if they are under the,
I feel you.
If they are under 500, if they are under 500 at the All-Star break, then they got room to make the adjustments to get better. And I think that means a lot in an organization.
But that's tougher
going
for
forward.
a team, a small market team, because.
Well, yeah, I know, but
team,
anytime you got money under the cap,
right?
Anytime you got money under the
interesting
cap,
now,
you got a
though.
chance to get better.
Yeah, you have to. Everything has to be. I don't know. With those three guys making 90 million, and if you 10 games under 500 at the All-Star break, they're gonna make a move. One of those guys gone.
Oh yeah,
that's
oh
good.
yeah. Now here's the thing with that though, guys. Think about the
Ain't
discontent
go
on
get
the team,
KD
which
in
is
Philly.
none. Think about the discontent on the team, which is none. That shows a well-oiled machine too. Because when you got these three players making this big money, sometimes on teams you get people that's kind of jealous in a sense. But you can tell that New Orleans is ran pretty well because those guys are happy, you know. And I think that's a testament to the team itself, to the organization, and that's a good thing, you know.
Exactly. It's like that. It's only up from here for real. If Zion's healthy, oh my God.
1 second, panel. I just want to address Josh Jackson.
Unstoppable.
I think the reason Darius Garland, Josh Jackson, he gets paid more than BI is partially because I believe Cleveland drafted Darius Garland, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they can, when they extend you, they can pay you more, pretty much, as your homegrown team. Brandon Ingram got his contract from the Pelicans, so they could only pay him so much, I believe, but he still got a max.
Yeah.
When did he sign that max deal?
A couple
last
years.
year,
I want
wasn't it
to.
last
Yeah,
year?
right. Last year.
Oh, hey,
And I think
what's going
he
on,
got a
man?
no player option too.
No trade.
He locked up.
Yo, Marvin.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Yo, Marvin.
No, they ain't got no trade.
Nobody got no trades anymore.
In Zion's second year, he averaged 27 points on 61% shooting.
Yeah, and that was the reason I asked that question, Ken.
Yo, this about to be his. Yo, I've been saying that since he played in Spartanburg for SC Supreme in South Carolina. This dude is better than a lot of these dudes. And then I kept saying it to myself. He's just playing against the competition. They ain't ready for him. Then he got to college. The competition ain't ready for him. He got to the NBA. Same thing.
But here's the deal with that, KNT. Here's the deal with that, KNT. It really points. It was his field goal percentage. It was off the charts. I think he shot over 60% from the field.
Yeah, and the crazy thing, it dropped. It was at 70.
Yeah. I mean, but that's unheard of in today's NBA. So that was the main thing. I mean, his efficiency.
Yo, you imagine a 300-pound man that can dunk from the free throw line. That's
I got a Zion my player. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yo, he's
the
different, bro.
Funnest
Like
thing
that.
I've ever done. I swear to God. He's
block-
6'7" and 200. I play 2K, bro. I made a player. He's Zion. I made Zion. That people don't know. I talk a lot of crap about Zion, but I'm really a Zion fan. I just want him to get his shit right so I can play with him. You know what I mean?
Everybody
like,
should be a Zion. Every black male and female should be a Zion fan. All of us.
I just want Zion to be great on the court, so all the people who like really be popping shit, I can really just tell them to shut up. Like that's why I want Zion to be great. That's why I be popping so much shit about him. Bro. That's it.
Zion never performed bad when he was playing before he got hurt. He never performed bad.
But that's not it. People keep on. It's not about him not playing well. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear that he fat, he got a broken foot and he gonna break his leg later. Thank you, Jessica. That's what I want him to be great.
I ain't saying no names. Those sentiments come from disgruntled fans of other teams. If you're a fan of another team, you don't want somebody on the other team to be better, so you say kind of derogatory things about them.
But I don't do that. I don't do that.
Let me say this, Jess. Everybody's not like you, Jess. I understand that, Jess, but everybody's not like you.
Yo, Marvin.
I just want my players to be better than other
teams. He shot
58%
last year. The year before that too. He's shooting 60% for his career. And another thing too that I didn't even know. His first season, he shot 42.9% from three.
Yeah.
And I love how this is the first time that I've actually heard a conversation about the Pelicans
talk discusses
where I didn't have to come on here and really say anything. I'm enjoying the conversation. I love how the narrative is changing. I told y'all this was gonna happen.
Facts.
BI do deserve credit, man. Y'all give BI some credit. Y'all just I'm like BI really is that guy, can be that guy. I ain't gonna say he is that guy like he a superstar, but he's
He's
damn near close
definitely
to
better
it.
than DeMar DeRozan.
It's definitely a sentiment that should be said. That's not a problem, you know. So I mean, you give credit where
See, you
credit
know,
is due.
but see, a lot y'all don't watch. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people, especially if you're not a Pelicans fan, ain't sitting around and really watching BI like you watch your favorite players or how you watch these people that's in the championship game.
Yes, sir, you
It's
get
just
really
because he
better
ain't
with your
been.
content.
Say what?
You get really better with your content.
Shut up, Dex. And
I'm complimenting you.
you trying to be funny.
That's
No,
microaggression,
listen,
Dex.
I appreciate this. What you need to do is say, shout out to All Access, because I'm learning so much on his cadence, his verbiage, and his jargon. And I want to mimic him. He's the
How you give
ultimate.
somebody a compliment and then compliment yourself, Dex?
I know.
I had to be. I got you. I got you.
How arrogant, right?
That would be
Thank you for the backup. Thank you.
Go ahead, Jessica. Do your thing.
I forgot what the hell I was talking about.
No, you just talking
about how Brandon Ingram is better than DeMar
But
DeRozan.
BI is a great player, and I just hate the fact that he don't get that much. You know.
Yo, somebody mute the mic.
Did
Dex
someone
doing
walk
that
in
on
a car wash?
Oh, my bad.
doing that on purpose.
No. Listen, the gas price is so damn high, I got my windows down, so I'm going to be burning up my gas with using AC.
Yeah, Dex.
I'm a baller on a budget.
I feel you on that.
Dex, you was just riding somebody the other day about riding around with their windows down. I know you're not doing it.
He doing it on purpose.
I'm hypocritical.
Obviously. But as far as
He probably sat down and thought
I
about it.
don't know.
That
I
is a
don't know
low
if
key good idea.
I don't know if Jessica remember, but that ain't been 2 times that I came on this panel and was talking bad about the Pelicans. I already knew they were going to be a good team. I seen it coming.
Damn it!
I said I was wrong. I said they proved me wrong. Justice Scott proved me wrong. I said
Jessica
that
on the panel. She know how you guys always roll.
Nah,
the
listen, I didn't see this. Listen, I said this is, but I also said this too, though. Hold on real quick, Marvin. I also said this. Live on flights, you could go back and check the tape. You know what I'm saying? I also said this. They go if Zion, because this is when the New York talks was talking about New York Knicks, Zion stuff was going there. I said that I was like they have to start at least to make it interesting. They got to make some type of moves. You know what I'm saying? If they make some type of moves, he probably will stay. And then CJ McCullough came, and it made perfect sense.
And
a lot of people pick up a lot of big names, but they don't pick up big names that fit. Like what we did with Westbrook, we fell for it.
Yeah, they started with Valanciunas.
Yeah, and I kept telling y'all.
Valanciunas too. And the funny part is, listen. Shout out to the Pelicans. Listen, I want to say this. Shout out to one thing, and I'm done real quick, Dex. Real quick. My son did that trade on his my GM, Adams for Valanciunas. Like that's
before
crazy.
It happened?
Way before it happened, like at least 6 months before it happened on his my GM joint. He's 9 years old. That's why it's so crazy that when it happened, I was like, yo, I called him about that. I was like, yo, the trade that you did happen. He was like, yeah, Adams is getting $23 million and he can't score. Valanciunas can shoot threes and he costs less and you get another player.
Thanks. That's exactly what happened, huh?
Yep. Bro, all you gotta do
I
is
wanted to go around the panel and ask each one of the guys, if you guys didn't mind, if you know your team that you currently going for. Is your team currently that you actually going with? Is your team in the luxury tax, and is it set for the season? Starting with Dex.
There you go.
Yeah, you a Lakers fan, Dex?
Listen, I don't care what the Lakers at. The Lakers ain't. They Lakers trying to win a championship.
Yeah,
they're not trying to make.
They're
not trying to make a playing game. They're not trying to make the first round exit. They're to spend whatever to get a championship.
Yeah,
so who cares where they are?
They tried so hard. They tried so hard to get a championship that they were straight.
No, they did it. They did it. Listen, They gotta make that move for Kyrie, man. They gotta do it. That Kyrie, come home, man. Come home, man.
Yes.
You already got a house out here.
You a Laker fan, KNT?
Yeah, you ain't. I be popped up with the Lakers hat all the time.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So question to you and Dex. What's next?
Oh yeah, we about to get Kyrie Irving.
What you mean what's next?
What you think was next? Kyrie Irving.
I need my buddy Zen on the damn panel right now because
Zen.
I told Zen ain't being intellectually honest. He's not being intellectually honest when it comes to the Lakers. Okay. So we don't need Zen right now.
I'm not trying to be funny when I bring them up, Dex. Don't get me wrong, all right?
No, you trying to start mess.
Actually, I'm not. I just want to know because if I recall correctly, Dex, I think I heard from you when you said, Marvin, what the hell are the Bulls going to do? What's taking them so long? So I want to ask you, what the hell are the Lakers going to do? What's taking them so long?
It's obvious. We're waiting on Kyrie. When the Brooklyn start acting right,
we got a superstar that's hurt right now. A lot of people ain't adding that into a fact like that. People disrespectful to Anthony Davis. I just want to come on the panel and say I never disrespected you. Yeah, I never disrespected you like these dudes on here. Yo, wow.
I doubled down on what I said.
Rico,
you talking about being healthy? Are you talking okay?
I'm a Laker fan,
I look like this,
but I don't like none of the top players on the team.
That's right.
I don't like
for real. Not even not liking the Westbrook fit, KNT. I don't like Westbrook. Period.
The Lakers gonna make you crow, Rico.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't make sense to me. You need to be a shooter around LeBron.
No, bro. No. It's not about a fit. I don't like him. I don't even like him on other teams. I don't like him.
Who is that? All right, wait a minute. All right, hang on, Rico. I want to ask you a question.
He got the ball in his
hand. In your eyes, hang on 1 second, KNT. In your eyes, Rico, would you break this team completely up?
Hell no.
What? I've been saying it for weeks already.
He got a big time in his hand. What are you talking about?
I've been saying it for weeks already.
Get rid of what?
I've been saying it. Yo, I would trade. Look, this is what I said, Marvin. I said, LeBron, thank you for delivering LA a championship. Right now, we cannot contend. We fucked up. What we can do is move you to a place where you can contend. I'm going to trade you to Cleveland, where you can play with Evan Mobley, Darius Garland, and Jared Allen. Is that okay with y'all?
Who you want back?
I want Colin Sexton, Laurie Markkinen, and some draft picks so I can set my future straight. That's all I want.
Okay.
What?
All right, hold on. I'm gonna come to you last. I want to get Dex sentiment on.
Am I out of my mind? Okay, Dex, you go watch this happen again. You go watch it happen again. Why I can't trade LeBron? If LeBron say he want to go play somewhere, he want to go play. If LeBron feel he could win a championship,
basketball is not 100% entertainment.
Dex, you're talking as if, hey, maybe the Kyrie thing can happen, but if it falls through and it can't happen, send him to Cleveland where he can go contend one final year.
But listen,
or send him to a contender, bro.
Rico, you're not listening to me. I understand your sentiments. Please, I understand. But basketball is probably 74% business.
Yep.
24% entertainment. And trading LeBron from the Lakers right now don't make no sense. And I ain't talking about SCESE. I'm talking about CNTS 6.
Do you think it makes sense for LeBron's legacy to look at this bad again? Or do you think it's better for LeBron's legacy, from your perspective, business-wise, to go win a championship in Cleveland?
Well, I don't think his business, I don't believe his reputation is going to be kind of, drug in the mud at all. I believe it will be the...
it was drug in the mud this whole year. They were dragging LeBron's name in the mud this whole year. So if he has another season like this, it's going to be worse.
Hold on, Rico.
No, it's not.
Reflect more back on the Lakers organization.
No, it's not. No, it's not, Marvin.
All right.
It's
Wait,
not
can,
How many
Marvin.
people? You hold
can I
on.
say
Listen,
something?
I'm not
Can
a
I say
LeBron.
something?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm not a LeBron hater, but I really felt that the Lakers organization, the way they ran it, looked bad this year. Not LeBron. I blame that on the organization.
Nope. I'm
I
gonna
didn't.
stop
I
you
didn't.
right
I
there.
didn't. I didn't drag LeBron in the mud. I dragged the
Wait.
Lakers. I dragged
I'm.
the Lakers in the
Why
mud,
not?
and I'm
Wait a
a
minute.
fan.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up.
Why not?
First off. Yo, salute to Flight. Appreciate you for having me on
What
Flight.
up, Alvarado? Salute,
What's good,
buddy.
Marvin? What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? I just wanted to say on Tarico's point. I just want to add on. I just want to say that he's right. He knows what he's saying, and the
Oh
right
my
move
God.
is to trade LeBron James because LeBron is the one who created
Yo,
this mess to begin with, and that is a fact. It is not opinion.
you guys have
This
no
is
idea how this
LeBron's
game
fault.
works.
Nope, this is LeBron's
Well, they're
fault.
not looking at the business side of it. That
I am
I,
looking at the business side. LeBron would love another championship on his resume.
Exactly.
LeBron
LA
became a
needs a
billionaire
future.
in
LA
Los
does not have a
Angeles. Why
future.
would
thank
he?
you.
LA does not
Are you
have a
kidding me?
future.
LeBron exactly,
LeBron
KT.
would live in a
LeBron would be the
300
first
unit.
billionaire to win a championship. There you go.
Now he can be a bill. I
Add
mean, now
that
he can
add
say
that to his resume. Add that to his resume. The first
now you can say
billionaire
that.
to win a championship.
But most billionaires, after they get one, they want two.
Like I said, Dex, you can't at that point if he's already a billionaire and he's winning championships, he's doing it for fun.
Nah, he not leaving LA.
Let's keep it a
It's gonna
buck.
be
If
hard for
you're
him
a
to leave. That's
billionaire
all I'm saying.
already and you winning championships, you doing it for fun. That's all I'm saying.
Rico, you don't understand what it is when you making deals in the attic. You understand what I'm saying? You know what an attic
I
is. You from New
do.
York.
I do. And I think
okay,
LeBron's up there
Rico,
trying to
all right,
win a
Rico.
championship up there.
Let me ask you this, Rico. Do you believe LeBron is the face of the organization?
Of
Of who?
course.
The Lakers?
No,
Yes.
Dex. Let him answer. Dex.
You
The
talking to Rico?
Lakers?
Well, I
Yes.
know this.
Yes.
Okay, so you willing to trade the face of the organization? That's what you're telling me.
I said if LeBron wants to win a championship, I will help him. Yes, LeBron. Goodbye. Yes, I will do.
It sounds addictive though. That don't sound business oriented. It sounds addictive.
No, it
Nah,
doesn't.
Yeah,
bro. How did that
this
sound
sounds like you
vindictive?
got.
No,
I
it
understand
doesn't.
what
How
Dex
does
is
that?
saying. It kind of
I'm
sounds like you
helping
got
him win a
vendetta.
championship, and I'm being vindictive. I could
First
send
of
him
all,
to. I could send him to Orlando.
Yeah.
Like, don't play with me. Like,
exactly.
don't do
Okay,
that.
wait a minute. Okay,
He might
I could send him to
take.
OKC and get 3 white boys right now.
Okay, but wait a minute,
Like,
Rico. In your take, okay, if you trade him, how many years down the line do you think the Lakers are going to be relevant?
what do you? If I trade him, we're
How
not
long
relevant
will it take?
now. We are not
Okay,
relevant now.
okay, but you're not relevant. But you got a face name. Wait,
We're
hold on,
relevant.
Rico. You're not
We're
relevant now,
relevant.
but you got a face.
Oh,
But
bro,
wait, hold
stop.
on. Listen,
Stop
Rico,
it.
listen.
How
Hold
many
on,
years
Dick.
until
Let
we're
me tell him.
relevant?
Let
Okay.
me tell you this. You're not relevant, but you got a face named LeBron James on the face of the
So
organization.
what?
If
So
in
what?
your
We have
eyes,
a face
you
with a
still.
clown nose on it. That's what we got.
Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm going to let Dex handle you guys.
That
I'm
was
saying to
funny.
Rico.
That's
I'm saying to
facts.
Rico right now.
Yo,
That was funny,
Rico,
Let me
Rico.
Rico
roll my
spitting
window up.
facts, bro.
Let me roll my
Rico,
window so y'all can.
yo, Rico spitting
I'm
facts.
I'm
Face
really
with the
saying to
clown
Rico right
nose.
now.
Yo,
Ripping your
Rico's on
Lakers a new
fire.
asshole. He is
Yeah,
ripping your
because
Lakers a new asshole, buddy. I don't
yeah, I know
understand
you
it.
living in Marvin. But
Yo, Rico's
listen,
on
what
fire.
I'm saying, come on, Alvarado, don't do that. Rico's has lost his mind. If you put his brain in a bird and fly backwards right now, talking his local talk.
He said the
But
face with the clown nose.
I love that day.
I mean, he is right. He is ripping the
Jessica,
Lakers.
be serious. Everybody is joining Rico right now because they want to bash the Lakers. You follow what I'm saying? The
Man, that's
Lakers
not
are,
that.
listen, let me tell you something. Lakers are still relevant. If they wasn't relevant, then they would be in obscurity. But that's not the case. Every time you
No, it
turn
isn't.
around, you hearing Laker news. You understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So, and everybody is waiting to see what the Lakers do. They're not waiting to see what nobody else do. Maybe some to degree of Brooklyn, but mostly what the hell the Lakers gonna do. How they gonna get back to being a competitive team, and it's still in fear. But as far as being relevant, they still relevant. Even though they did not make the playoffs, they having more talk. They having more talk than the freaking champions, the
Yeah.
Golden State Warriors.
They
That's
relevant,
the
but
problem.
not
They're
always
definitely
in a
relevant.
good way.
The
Now they
Lakers are the
relevant.
most relevant 10th seed of all time. That's what they are.
And that's an issue.
That's what they are.
That is a horrible
Exactly.
issue. That is
Okay,
not
give
good.
us something, then, Alvarado. Let Alvarado give us something, because I like how you said that. That's an issue. So give us something on that. What could they do to fix it, or do you want them to fix it, New York Knicks fan?
Well, I don't mind. You know what? I love that when the NBA had the Lakers as a juggernaut. I know people hate it, and that's understandable. But it's entertainment at the end of the day. And what I want from as a consumer myself, I want entertainment. And the way you get that is by bringing LA back to good relevancy. There's a difference between bad relevancy and good relevancy. It's like bad
Yeah,
and good intention.
competitive. Right, competitive. Yes.
Exactly. And what LA does not have is a future. They do not have a future. With all due respect to LeBron James and Anthony Davis, there is no future in that franchise
Oh, that's a good thing to have, though. Be honest.
because that New Orleans Pelicans owns each and every single pick of the Los Angeles Lakers till 2027.
Own ya.
2027. That is a horrible issue. That is not good. That is not good for business. That is not good for LA, and that is not good for the NBA in general.
You like
We
that?
might be better off trading LeBron James for Brandon Ingram and our picks back. That we might be better off doing that.
Just
You like
that way,
that,
LeBron could go win a championship. How about that?
I don't know if y'all heard me correctly. 2027.
Brandon Ingram? He's not even a leader.
2027.
Boy, stop.
Man, come on, bro.
No, you need an alpha male. If you're going to trade LeBron, you got to trade him for another alpha male. You can't just trade him for
Brandon
Jeff
Ingram
Green.
is an alpha
He
male.
punched the president of the Player Association in the face on live television.
Ingram is an alpha male.
Like what?
He's just
what else do you need of him?
Wait, say that again, Rico.
I said he punched the president of the Players Association in the face on live television. What else do you
I'm
want?
not saying he's a coward. I'm not saying he's a coward now. He's definitely not a coward. But he's not gonna go and take. Well, I don't know now. Maybe now it might be different.
You ain't watched enough games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jessica. I gotta go with you. Maybe now it might be a little different because he is taking the bull by the horn. So you know what I'm saying. I can't knock Brandon right now because he probably matured a whole lot.
When Jose and Chris Paul got into it on the court, it finna get all ugly. Brandon Ingram is the one that stopped it. Everybody else
Stood right there in front of
Brandon Ingram.
He stood there and laughed at him.
Exactly.
Well, Chris Paul the one was smoking no Brandon Ingram. That's the story.
But it's not just Chris Paul. Chris Paul got teammates too now.
Nah, Chris Paul felt that right hand, the overhand right, man. That jarred him a little bit.
They didn't want to hear nobody tell him to be quiet, but when Brandon Ingram came up and said, "Hey, just chill, I got this, whatever," that's what a leader does. And then he was like, "Yeah, you're right, Bi." Basically, I wasn't there to hear.
Yeah, because didn't Bi crack his wrist when he hit Chris Paul upside the head?
No, I don't know.
Remember he got suspended?
I don't know about all that.
Your Dex is hilarious, bro.
No, he hurt his wrist on that.
Every time you
got a hard ass head.
It got to be a joke.
No, sweetheart, don't do that. Don't do that. I know where you headed. Don't do that. I do take you serious. I'm not a chauvinist. I'm not. Listen, I take you serious, okay?
No, I know it's just friendly.
Yeah. Only reason why I joke just to bring up the views because they like to see us go ahead.
Oh, I ain't even gonna say all that.
Yeah, don't say that. Pause. I'm gonna pause for you because I know you hear it.
Right.
No, Brandon Ingram. Listen, Brandon Ingram. I enjoy his game. I always liked the Brandon Ingram's game. The only thing I didn't like about Brandon,
Bi is unstoppable, y'all.
The only thing I didn't enjoy about Brandon Ingram's game is when he was on this journey to greatness at the same time where Zion and Lonzo was trying to find their footing as well, and it kind of interfered with that.
Well, we
outside of that, I have no problem with it.
We're not
but that's it. I have no problem with Brandon Ingram now. Do your thing, young man. Do your thing.
Bi has evolved or is evolving, and he better than Jason Tatum.
That's a whole fact. And DeMar DeRozan.
Yo, what's with you and DeMar, bro? Come on, bro.
Yo, he
come on.
trash. He mad overrated.
That wasn't necessary.
No,
That
no,
wasn't
Wow,
no.
The
necessary.
overrated.
problem is
That
that y'all
wasn't
Loud
necessary.
y'all gotta
overrated,
look at
That
bro.
this.
wasn't
Everybody listen
Rico,
necessary.
on
Rico.
BI. Please
He
go
is
You're not
watch
being
so
the
fair,
game.
to be
overrated.
Please
honest.
go
And then
watch
Oh
I
my
gotta
the game.
hear,
god.
I gotta hear Dex and all these other Lakers / LeBron fans talk about, oh, imagine if we got DeMar DeRozan. Like, bro,
I ain't want no DeMar DeRozan.
like, dog.
But that was over Russell. That was over Russell. Not just having him on the team. But
It
listen,
don't
I
even
appreciate
matter. I
DeMar's
don't want
game.
him.
I understand his game, but at the same time, he just cannot be in the flux with certain type of high IQ players. Because if you is, you'd be frustrated with DeMar. You know? But DeMar is buckets though. DeMar get buckets. But that's about it. I just think his IQ is not up to par with certain players to be played with. That's the only thing that I dislike about DeMar. But as far as him being a hooper, he's known throughout the NBA landscape as a real hooper.
You
But
know,
Rico,
I
you
want to
know the
stress that
Lakers always
what
say,
happens
imagine if they get
what
this
happens
player,
with
that
that
player,
what
this
happens with
player.
that remark from Rico. He thinks that bothers Bulls fans when I'm a real Bulls fan. It don't bother me because you can listen to Rico talk about if anybody believe his takes on the Lakers, then they just feel just like him, stupid as hell. So if you listen to everything Rico says, then you be just like he is. He just heard how he felt about the Lakers. Now he's saying this
Yeah.
about DeMar. So humble
If you
brother.
listen to the late, if y'all
All
listen
of
to
it
the Laker and
in a grain of
LeBron
salt.
fans,
Take
we
it
would have
all
won
with a
the
grain of salt.
championship this year.
Take it all with a grain of salt.
Rico
I
doesn't
was
have a team
closer
right
than
now.
they was. I'll
Rico
be
in
honest, right?
purgatory. Rico, you in team purgatory right now. You still
I'm
Yeah,
not.
deciding
he don't know who he don't know who he want to be. What he want to do is he want to get rid of LeBron and then be terrible for the next 15 years, and then say at least we didn't have a LeBron. Then he gonna go
right.
to another
I
team.
was happy. I was happier watching Nick Young
He
ball out
loves
and
Vegas
Lance
being up.
Stevenson than watching LeBron do this shit every game. I'll
That's a
tell you
fact.
that.
That's a fact.
Man,
That's
you
a
know
fact.
what? I
I
love
was happy
watching
as fuck
Bi
watching Lance
play against the
Lance Stevenson
Lakers.
play his fucking banjo on the court. Like, nope.
Yo, not the banjo.
Bro, I
Not
said,
the
you got to get this
banjo.
dude up out of here. This nigga crazy.
I want to ask
He
you a
out here,
question.
he out here at a rock concert with his
When they won
basketball.
the chip in the bubble, were you with the Lakers when they won the chip in the bubble?
What?
Rico?
When they got to the bubble? Oh yeah.
Were you with the Lakers when they won the chip in the bubble?
I told everybody, even before the bubble, I picked the Lakers to win the championship.
Oh, so now all of a sudden you're not with them. I mean, which way you gonna be, brother?
No, I said this was a good short-term decision, but long-term, this is horrible. We entrusted our organization to Anthony Davis, who can't stay healthy. It's a bad plan. That's just a bad plan, bro. He's injury riddled all the time.
He wasn't hurt his whole career. You didn't know that until he started getting hurt.
He kind of was, Marvin. He kind of was.
He's kind of fragile. I
Yeah,
got to agree with you on that.
He was. He was.
How many times he been hurt? How many times he been hurt, guys?
Pretty much his whole career. His whole career, actually.
Every year.
I mean, like I said, you laughing now, but when you won the chip with him, you wasn't laughing. You was happy. You like, oh,
no, yeah, I agreed, but this is it. Like
25-12. You follow what I'm saying? You can't sneeze at that. 25-12?
Yeah.
And that's all the Lakers needed. They needed that because at that time, they didn't have nobody to produce those type of numbers.
That's right. I'll take him in Chicago. I'll put it to you like that. I'll take him in a heartbeat.
Would he be your number one?
No, I mean, I don't care what he'll be.
No. I need you to answer that, Marvin. Would you take him as your number one?
He's not. He wouldn't be a number one on Chicago. He's not a number one on
the Lakers entrusted him to be our number one. Do you see why I'm upset?
No,
you wouldn't even do it, but I have to.
Number one is LeBron was there. He's not the
in the future. Right, in the future they want him to be the number one, but not
exactly.
Now LeBron is the number one. What do you mean?
No, he was supposed to be the number one while LeBron was there. They were supposed to exchange.
No, but that's unrealistic.
LeBron was supposed to come down. AD was supposed to come up. Remember,
Marvin,
everybody was saying AD was a top 5 player in the NBA.
No,
people were going so far to say Anthony Davis was better than Kevin Durant.
Rico, no,
Exactly.
Rico,
No.
no, that's not true. No, that's not true.
People
No,
said
because
Anthony
listen,
Davis
his
was better than
finals.
Giannis.
No,
I
I'm not
thought they
talking
said
about that. I'm not talking about that. But
LeBron was
LeBron at the time
passing over
was
the
the
torch
top
to
2 player in the league. LeBron was the
Yeah,
top
number
2 player
two
in the
was
league.
Anthony Davis to people. That's what it
Listen,
was. Number 2 was
no, that's
Anthony
not true. You're not
Davis.
being intellectually honest.
That's what
LeBron
Nick
was a
Wright
top.
said.
Well, come on, you know Nick Wright is Nick wrong. LeBron was a top 2 player in the league, and it was only because it was switching here or there with Kevin Durant coming off of those 2 back-to-back MVP finals. You follow what I'm saying? There was never a discussion where Anthony Davis was number 1 or number 2 or either a number 3 player in the league. Number 3 probably at the highest, but never 1 or 2. So he's going to always be a number 2 under LeBron or number 2 under Kevin Durant at his height. So you can't never say the Lakers saw him as a number 1 with LeBron. No, they was going to run the offense.
Dex,
They was supposed to run the
LeBron was
offense.
supposed to drop down.
Yes.
AD was supposed to come up.
Especially
No, they was
From
the
LeBron James is going
That's
to be
those
damn
rumors.
near 40.
Right.
That was rumors. That was rumors. LeBron was
Rumors? That's what's on his birth certificate.
Hang on, Rico. What did LeBron average last year? When he was, well, I mean, the last
Because
year
he had to, because Anthony Davis wasn't there.
No, I misphrased the question. What did he average the year before he came to the Lakers?
Like 27, 29, something like that.
When did you think he was going to decline then, Rico? He was averaging 27 and 20.
He was killing in that finals.
What gives you the indication he was going to decline?
Hold on, Marvin. Because you got something going. LeBron was killing in that finals, and he was supposed to be the second player in the history of the NBA to win MVP on a losing team. But Kevin Durant spoiled that. That's how LeBron was kicking ass.
Yeah, and when was your sentiment that he's supposed to be so bad that Anthony Davis was going to be the number 1?
It's not
what I'm
necessarily
at.
that he was bad. So bad, but it's more like passing on the torch. Like who?
But he was averaging 28 points the year before he got there.
They were saying Anthony Davis was better than Giannis, better than what don't y'all get?
I never heard that.
That was
on here.
That was a
on here.
Here, I didn't say it.
Oh my God, Marvin! I don't know where you been.
I wasn't on here when they were saying it. I know I didn't say it. I'm talking about me.
I don't know how you. I don't know how you in the basketball landscape and you haven't heard that. I've heard that plenty of times.
It was so bad. It was so bad.
Thank you, Dex.
It was so bad. People said that he was better than Tim Duncan. It was that bad.
Thank you.
It was.
Thank you. Projected to be better than Tim Duncan.
It was.
I had that argument with Dave James on this platform. He was saying Anthony Davis was better than Tim Duncan.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, I ain't never said it. You asked me. I ain't never.
Anthony Davis in the bubble was being called top 5. In the finals, there were people saying it was a toss up on who would win Finals MVP throughout the series. Well, that's how good Anthony Davis was playing. So how you can say I don't see them passing the torch? Why? They're both damn near equal at this point, and one is 40, one is under 30.
Right.
All right. So and what in your eyes you never seen it that way? Obviously.
No.
What do you mean? I never seen it. I saw LeBron James as being the number 1 and Anthony Davis being incapable of grabbing the torch because he's not a number 1.
Right.
He's a number 2.
Right.
All right. So what are you saying? So in your sentiment, you saying you get rid of him and LeBron?
Oh yes. I wouldn't pay $40 million to have an established number 2 if I don't have a number 1. I wouldn't buy a car engine if I don't have a car to put it into.
Here's the deal: you get rid of LeBron, he is your number 1.
Who that is?
LeBron's not a number.
He's getting paid number 1
with this roster. Not with this roster. That's what I'm telling you, Marvin. We strapped ourselves so bad. If we cannot move Russell Westbrook, we can't contend. That's what. Just move him. Just move him. Russell Westbrook is expiring this year. He's expiring. So what? I don't care. If Russell Westbrook wants to average a triple-double for the Lakers and win 35 games, play 48 minutes every game. I don't even care, bro. Go ahead. But Anthony Davis will go to Chicago if you want him, and LeBron James will go to Cleveland so he could win his last championship on his way out.
All right, that's fine with me. I mean, hey, you want to give away your players? I'll take one of them.
Yeah, but you go give me Vucevic and like Patrick Williams or something.
No,
like that.
I didn't say that. Now, hell no.
I'm not asking. See that. That's what. Like, I'm gonna ask for. Like, yeah, bro. Like, are you gonna give me like Kobe White?
You getting your favorite player, DeMar DeRozan.
Nah, forget Kobe. I want Ayo Dosunmu. I want Ayo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Give me Vooch and Ayo.
Yeah, that's
thank
perfect.
you.
That ain't happening.
That's AD though. That's AD. Come on, that's AD.
You know, I don't care.
Y'all can't have two
moving off of
Chicago
Ayo.
kids on the roster.
The Bulls are not moving off of Ayo. You can forget that. Let me just tell you that right now.
Stop it.
Give me Kobe White. Give me Kobe White.
You can have it.
Let's call it a day.
Yeah, man.
See, I have
You already
Vooch
got
and Kobe.
I mean, you already got.
I won't even ask you for a pick. Just give me Vooch and Kobe. We can call it a day, bro.
We give you Kobe and BJJ, and that you already got.
$1,000. Okay. Well,
wait, Dex, you unmuted. You unmuted, Dex.
Now I can tell you one thing for sure though, Kobe will be moved off the. Well, I'm not gonna say that in this definitely, but the Bulls have plans to move Kobe. You know that. Somebody mute the mic.
I got a question. Do you think we'll be better if we because everybody's contract is expiring this year anyways. If we don't win a championship, but we do try, like we gonna lose everybody for nothing. Is that a viable option to everybody for the Lakers? Where everybody just walks their separate ways?
Yeah, because they damn sure are. I mean, no. I mean, but see, that's the structure of the front office, Rico. You shouldn't have these contracts all these contracts coming to the end at the same time. That's a structuring problem. Something that a lot of organizations
they did it on purpose.
Well, wow, great plan, huh?
Well, it's a new slate. It's a refresh, restart. It didn't work out. Everything's off the books. You start anew.
The city of Los Angeles is not ready for a restart. That ain't how you work in big market cities. They don't like restarts. They like constant performances. You know that.
I mean, I think the Lakers were supporting the young roster we had.
I mean, you didn't have some players
building through the draft. We was building through the draft.
You had Hart, you had Ingram, you had a whole bunch of players on there.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not like we couldn't rebuild. We've done it before. We've supported our team.
That's crazy. Y'all had all them young players.
Yeah, they had them all. They had quite a few and draft picks.
That's what I'm saying. So why can't we just do that again?
All their players and their picks, and look at us.
Well, here's the deal. On that. Look at New York. They tired of trying to do that. They are tired of that. And you can rest assured the Laker fans, I mean, I know you want to win tomorrow too. Most fans want to win right now.
I'm not like that.
I don't want to win tomorrow. I don't.
Thank you.
I ain't rushing it for the Pelicans.
Bro, it's a process.
But in your case, but see, you got a different sentiment on that, Jess, because you understand the process that you guys are going through, and it's clear as day. And I understand Rico's point of view because it's not clear as day in LA.
Well, yeah, it's like the Lakers and the Pelicans, are way too different.
Totally different.
When you come from,
if you heard what I was saying on the panel earlier,
any little thing is good, I guess.
Yeah,
and when you're used to getting
you heard what I was saying if you heard what I was saying on the panel earlier, when I asked the question, was the Pelicans in the luxury tax, and it came back as you wasn't, and I said how well that organization was being ran.
Yeah, I heard.
It said. You know, a lot of people don't look at their teams like that.
Marvin,
They
it's
just look
almost
at
like the
trying to win right
Lakers.
now.
I'm sorry,
Go
Marvin,
ahead.
but it's almost like the Lakers have a championship quota that they need to fill every 10 years. That's honestly, it's like, yo, we need to be relevant we need to win one.
No, not. I don't believe
Or
that's
as
10 years.
or
I believe that's a
we
5 year. I
no
believe it's a 5 year
yeah
deal.
yeah that's what I mean. Like every 5 years we need to win a championship, or like we
I mean,
have personal quotas like we need to always be better than the Celtics. We need to be
well,
more
listen,
relevant than the Celtics. We need to rebuild better than the Celtics. Like things like that. We have our own rivalries. Like we need to stay on
but
top.
you set a standard. I'm pretty sure every organization said, well, not everyone, but
So
they should
who's
set a
y'all's
standard.
rivalries?
The Celtics.
Clippers.
No, the Celtics.
The Celtics is
Only
the
because of
Lakers
the
rivalry.
championships. Only because of
Yeah.
the championship.
Why?
Because of the championship.
Everything.
Oh, because of how
Culture.
many championships the Celtics won
Culture.
versus.
Yeah, and culture, and who does the job better, kind of in that way.
Yeah, I feel you,
It,
but like if you look, but the Celtics and the Lakers, like I'm just trying to key it together. Like,
They're not even in the same conference or
yeah,
division or
but no,
anything.
you would think that their rivals would be the LA Clippers.
Wait, can y'all hear me?
nah.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
The Clippers
It's
are like
growing.
the
It's
what are
growing.
the Clippers to us?
Don't say baby brothers because they finna be our big brothers.
Nah,
You ain't
the
good.
Clippers are like I don't know. They like the next door neighbor, bro. That's what they're really. They live
Oh,
next door.
okay.
You see them every day. We go to school together.
Right,
We
y'all
might have
do.
a couple classes together.
Y'all
That's it.
share the same court, don't it?
But they ain't best
Exactly.
friends. You can rest assured of that.
Exactly.
Nah, they don't like
If we
each
go
other
play
at
ball, we
all.
gonna go to the same court because we live on the same block. That's how it is. But
They are definitely not best friends. You know what? I ain't never knew this. Jessica, who do you think you guys' rival is?
That's a good question.
I want to say
alligators.
shut
Come on,
up.
Rico.
Y'all love. I want to say.
Where's Rico?
I'm trying to remember. I want to say it was. I don't know. I want to say the Jazz because of the name.
No, I really don't see a real rival. I mean, a team that y'all get up for and y'all kind of be,
Memphis,
pushing
the
and
Jazz,
shoving
but they're for
again.
like different reasons, for different little reasons. No, but I think the Jazz is one of them.
Yeah, Sky was mentioning Minnesota. How you feel about them? Are you? I know you don't like nobody else, but are you kind of like, shit, I can't stand Minnesota?
No, I don't feel like I can't stand them, but I do feel like that's a tough little team. Shit, they got a lot of big people over there. I mean, I think it's a tough team for the Pelicans, and yeah, Memphis too. I think those are because they're like both two teams that are kind of like young, with the Zion era with Ja, so I guess you could say that would be the.
Nah, I hate a lot of teams, bro. I hate a lot of teams.
I might have one with Phoenix going forward.
You a true New York Knicks fan. You don't like nobody but your boy. Real simple.
Cause I hate them. Yo, Philly fans. Yo, fuck Philly fans. Fuck Boston fans. What else? fuck the Kings. Yo, fuck the Kings, bro. And their fan base.
Damn, you don't like no damn body. You ain't lying.
Fuck that
The Kings, though, they always
Kings.
trash. Why you don't like them?
Yeah, they never did a damn thing. Why you don't like them?
They fucking trash forever.
Because their fans be talking the most shit. Their fans talk the most shit. I hate them.
Don't nobody talk more shit than Philly fans. Now, I agree with you on that.
No, Philly fans are the
except
worst.
Toronto fans do. Toronto fans do.
No,
I think I feel like that about the Lakers or LeBron.
Nah, LeBron, yeah.
Man, fuck that.
Now, Laker fans be out of control. Laker fans are out of control when we are winning. It's like we're the best. You would think we have 5 Michael Jordans on the court when we're winning, bro. Like that's how Laker fans talk about our teams.
No, Rico, you still are not worse than Toronto fans. They are, boy, please, shit.
Bro,
they think they're the best team ever.
They
think they're the best team ever.
Horrible.
I had people telling me, "Hey, yo, Pascal Siakam just started playing basketball like 3 years ago. Imagine how good he's gonna be when he's in his prime." Like, bro, shut up. He's 27 already. Like shut up. Dog.
Yeah, them damn Toronto fans are ridiculous.
Yeah,
they're horrible.
They wanted to kill me for saying Brandon Ingram is better than Pascal Siakam. I don't get it. He is though, but you know, that's a fact. Talking about he made All NBA.
I do.
don't care.
I really hate the fact that folk be sleeping on Bi though. But it's only because the Pelicans wasn't being watched and nobody cared about the Pelicans. But y'all gonna see.
Nah, I already know. I see the vision.
Y'all gonna see how Bi is unstoppable and he got that mid range game on lock.
No, it's not just
Come on,
BS.
man. Y'all go check that stuff out. Y'all go back and look at some of that stuff from last season.
Dyson is the key to everything. He's the
You
key
think
to
so?
solve.
You think Dyson gonna be that one? That pass?
Dyson will be an all-star. He will be an all-star. I'm calling that.
Well, they
I
play
know.
Saturday.
Now, I ain't gonna say all of that. I'm not gonna say all of that because he's not gonna get enough playing time. So we're gonna say all.
No, but Marvin,
for a year. I've been watching him for a year.
Don't be
I know what I'm
surprised now.
I know what I'm saying.
If Dyson don't get some play, because let me tell you, Jose got a lot of play, and we play a lot of rookies. And one thing, Willie Green did say he don't give a damn how good you is or what your name is.
He said all-star. That's a totally different level.
I'm gonna say this.
He said he's gonna be an all-star. He didn't say tomorrow.
But okay. I thought he meant coming up. I thought he meant this coming year.
I don't think it's necessarily got to be this coming year, but he's saying eventually in his career he'll be an all-star.
I mean, but we can say that now. We still hadn't seen him play an NBA game. We don't know that either. We got to see him play.
Marvin, I say this.
Well, he's been in the G League. I mean, that ain't much to watch, but I mean.
Shout out John Bradshaw.
Oh, I didn't even know we got Pistons.
What's up,
fans.
Flight?
Shout out to Pistons.
Oh, what's good? What's good, Rico?
What's good, Flight?
Flight.
What up, Anthony? What's good? What's good?
Shout out to Flight.
What's up, Justin? How everybody doing?
Flight, you gonna have to be up on it, man. The Brandon Ingram, the Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson pick and roll.
Okay.
Gonna be one of the best highlights in the NBA, dog.
Where you, hey Rico, you must have been listening to something. Where you get all this stuff from?
Man, I'm just a Laker fan who know how good BI really is. That's it.
Because they literally was talking about that BI Zion pick and roll on a Pelican podcast or whatever.
I gotta check in with him though. I've been saying it because Dex covered this point when he was talking about Zion, BI's path to greatness. It's really BI becoming more of a ball handler, and as a Laker fan, I watched him be thrown into that point guard role. Yeah, he could do it a little bit. So now, when you got him and Lonzo was morphing into what he's doing now in Chicago, like that type of role. Wow. And BI was going to be that main facilitator. That's just what it got to be. I feel like Brandon Ingram's going to be, that pick and roll with Zion and then everybody playing off of it. That shit going to be deadly. They ain't really nothing you could do, to be honest, especially if Valanciunas is hitting his jump shot. They got too many shooters. That team got too many shooters, bro. That shit is crazy. Especially if Jackson Hayes come by shooting, nah. Like, don't even.
Alvarado, are you still on the panel?
I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What you think about the Knicks re-signing Sims today? 3 years, 6.
I definitely like it. It's a good young player that we got. More center depth. I like that. He's a very raw player, but it's more youthful. It's more youthful. Yeah.
Okay. One more question.
Yeah.
Have you heard the rumbles that the Knicks are kind of 50-50 on re-signing RJ to the max?
I did not hear that actually. No, I did not hear that. No.
Yes. It started because of the signing of Brunson. And the sentiment is, will they be able to sign him to the max deal?
Are they serious?
Yep. And the organization is really leaning towards not giving it to him yet until they see what he can do.
This is ridiculous. What am I hearing? What am I hearing? No, this can't be.
I'm telling you the truth, brother. I'm telling you the truth.
I have
This is from a
officially
man
entered
who
free agency.
you
I
getting
am no
this
longer a
information
Knicks
from a
fan.
man who was on their panel last night, and they argued
I
like
am
crazy.
I
Even
am
the fans
announcing
are 50-50. Hold up,
I'm
I heard plenty of
announcing
people
my
say,
way
listen
out.
to this. I heard plenty of people say, what have RJ did to deserve a max?
Yep, that's it. That's it.
Wow.
Fuck James Dolan. Fuck the Knicks. I'm done with
Yeah,
this franchise.
I
I
agree.
can't take it. I can't take it no more. I'm done with
What
this
you say about
franchise.
that? Like, do you think they should
It's
sign him?
ridiculous. Fuck the Knicks.
Flight,
Yeah, what'd you say?
you think they should sign him to a max?
Uh, they might have to.
But, well, my sentiment is this: if it's going to strap the team, I don't think they should. And he shouldn't allow it to happen either. If he knows it's going to strap the team. In other words, if it's just going to hamper the team so much that they're not going to be able to do anything else, then I don't think it's a wise decision. Now, I know he deserves it, but think about signing him to a max and you can't do anything else no more. Where are you then?
Purgatory.
That's right.
It's just purgatory
So
for the rest of our lives.
it's a tough one. Well, that's why I felt this signing of Sims was it just wasn't the time.
Man.
I mean, is it time to sign him and then debate on RJ? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I didn't watch RJ his whole career, and I think he didn't put it all in for New York. If you want to be a true guy for your player, you're supposed to sign him. But if RJ want to be a true guy for his team, he should try to negotiate that deal in a way where they can still sign other players. Because if they sign him to a max, y'all gonna be in the luxury tax.
It's New York.
You're right. They got the money. Maybe that's what this signing with Sims means. We got the money. Just wait, RJ. We're gonna get you. Well, and see, this is coming up because this is RJ's last year, and all of these rumbles are because Darius Garland signed early, so everybody wants to sign.
The Pelicans.
Huh?
You said
What's
it's
that?
RJ's last year.
Yeah, this is last year.
Oh, so
on his contract.
After that, he coming to the Pelicans.
Man, everyone's
Play
going
with
to
his.
the Pelicans.
He coming to the
Stop
Pelicans to
that.
play with his homeboy.
Stop that.
Hey, that's the
Stop
narrative
that.
everybody wanted to spit on Zion. So I'm just doing the same thing. Look, he coming to the Pelicans because he want to play with Zion.
Man,
Zion
stop
Well,
that.
they coming to him.
but let me tell you this though, Jessica. He really wants to stay in New York, but will he be upset if they don't sign him to that contract? That might change everything. I mean, but you saying that though, Jess, you just signed Zion. Y'all ain't got unless you're gonna have to really dump salary to bring him in because he's gonna want a max contract.
Getting rid. We trading away some folks. We got some contracts coming up. Garrett Temple finna be a coach or something. I don't know.
I mean, you got to get up in the 185 million mark.
I know.
I'm
just talking.
Yeah, I know you just joking.
I'm good. We don't need nobody. I mean, I ain't gonna say we don't need nobody. We don't know yet. But
yeah, I just wanted to ask Alvarado that. I didn't think he had heard it because it just started. The conversation just started about that yesterday, and then I got up this morning and they had signed Sims to now that's a good deal though. 3 years, $6 million. That ain't number $2 million a year. That ain't no bad deal.
It's not a bad deal, but it just shows me again the incompetence of this franchise and what they're doing because there's no direction.
I said the same thing. I said the same thing when you threw all this money. Now I know you need a point guard, but you throwing all this money at him, and not only is RJ's contract coming up, but Quickly's, Obi's, they all come up at the same time.
Yeah. And why is I as a fan have to consume? Like, why as a consumer I have to watch this? Like, no one's forcing me to watch these guys. I don't have to be a fan of these people. I might as well just support a different team at this point. It's ridiculous.
Wait a minute. I know you ain't finna be like Marquez. You ain't walking away, are you?
No, this is ridiculous now because I've been supporting this team basically since I came out the womb. And it's just to the point that I don't know if I can take it anymore. is honestly depressing at this point.
Man, you know how many times I've heard that from Knicks fans? I can't. Is it
Mark
that?
my
I guess
mark
it
my
is.
words. Mark my words. If RJ Barrett doesn't get the Supermax, I'm no longer a New York Knicks fan. I'm no longer
So
a Knicks fan.
you in the sentiment that you guys should sign him, right?
Of course, we should sign
Okay.
him. Yes.
I mean, and what is your reason for that? Is it because it? All right, now I'm gonna give you the reasons that the naysayers are saying. He's never made an All-Star team. He's never made an all. Wait, let me finish. He's never been an All Defensive Player. I mean, where's his accolades? What has he done?
Well, that's a good point. But we also have to look at the position he plays and the conference he plays in. When you look at the Eastern Conference, there is a significant amount of small forwards because RJ plays small forwards. So there's a bunch of forwards and guards that takes a spot over RJ, which makes it way more difficult for RJ. And another point is RJ significantly improves in each category as the years go on. He may be inconsistent, but he gives you shooting, he gives you rebounding, he gives you passing, and he gives you a good sense of awareness of his surroundings. And that's what we need as a franchise.
One more question before you go further. Is he in the category of the max players who received a contract just here recently, of them, including Zach LaVine, Zion, Garland, who else? Ja.
Devin Booker.
Is he in that category? Think about it.
You know, the future, I can't speak for the future because you never know.
You're right, because he's trying to sign his contract now. So you need to have these questions answered right now. So that's why I brought the question too.
And I think it's a good question because I'm willing to bet on the future. The man is only 22 years old. He's only 22.
So you're saying he will get to that level? That's what you're saying?
I believe he can. Some players just grow in other paces compared to others. That's just the case in the NBA. It happens.
Okay.
Look at BI.
Now,
Look at BI.
Yeah. Well, okay, wait a minute. So now I'm going to ask you to be the GM. If you was the GM, would you put your money on him being that, and can he be the number one for your team? Because max contracts are number one players.
Of course. If I were to be GM, I will give him the money because I'm putting all my trust. I wouldn't say all my trust, but I'm giving my confidence into that one key player because we drafted him. He's a homegrown player, and we've been waiting for this moment ever since. God, when was the last time we signed a first round pick? We don't even. It's been 20 years since we signed a first round pick. You have to give him that money because no one else is coming in, and people will say no, but we don't. No one's attracted to the New York Knicks, so we might as well make ourselves attractive. And that's
so. Is that a good look for the? Is that a good look for the organization to have Brunson at $100 million and RJ at $100 million?
Well, the Knicks made that deal with Brunson to keep in level with the whole contracts and everything for the next upcoming years because the salary cap will get bigger and bigger in terms of space and everything. And they're thinking of it from 3 to 5 years from now, which is good, but at the same time, it's showing that they're also giving their trust in other players that are connected to coaches and like Rick Brunson and his father and other players.
And that was the reason I was letting you know that it's so 50-50 in New York because of the questions that I just asked you, which are legitimate questions. You know, is he in the same level of a Ja, Zach, Zion? I think more people would say no, not right now. He's not. So that means he's not deserving of a max deal.
And that's understandable. People were saying the same exact thing about Brandon Ingram. And I'm not trying to compare Brandon Ingram to RJ Barrett, but Brandon Ingram had a very, very, very slow start into the NBA. But as he got better, as he isolated himself from the LA Lakers, he actually improved in his game slowly but surely, and is showing right now. Actually.
Well, I'm gonna ask the chat, and I guess I ask you one more time: is RJ a number one?
I don't think he's a number one. I think he's a number two. I think he can be.
Okay, but he's asking for number one money.
But that's all we got. He's the only young, youthful talent with his ability that we got right now.
Okay, now listen to what you're saying. You are going to the sentiment of exactly why the Knicks are in the place they are. because you agreeing to give a number 2, number 1 money, which is going to hamper the organization down the
But that
line.
you could say that, but at the same time, it's difficult because we don't know what he's fully capable of. I'm giving him number 1 money with the fact that I believe in his skill set to potentially be that.
Okay. And it is New York, so luxury tax means nothing because you're going to definitely have to bring another piece in. You know that, right?
Yeah, RJ needs something. But I mean,
Yeah, I want to ask you, Jesse. Would you pay him as a number 1?
not. I don't look at. I don't look at RJ as a number 1, but I haven't really been watching his game, So
Okay, do you think he deserves a max contract? Real simple. That's a simple answer. Question.
I mean, how can I answer it? I don't know what he do. I don't watch the Knicks. I don't watch RJ. I don't know nothing. I don't even know what type of points he make and nothing like that. I only watch the Knicks.
He's averaging 20. He's averaging 20 points, and what? Alvarado, what? 4 assists and 3 rebounds.
5 rebounds, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists.
Those are his numbers.
Yep. He's only 22.
What you think?
Only 22.
Just based on those numbers, what you think, Jessica?
I mean, I don't know.
185 million.
I don't look at him as a star player, even with those. I don't look at him as a max player. Like with what you said, I don't.
It's hard. It's hard for you, and you're not even a Knicks fan.
But listening to what Alvarado's saying about his team, I see where he's coming from. I'm just, going off of your conversation and his conversation with my answer because I don't know nothing else but what y'all are saying. I can see where
you don't see you haven't seen him what he does on the court. I understand that, but when you look at his numbers, and you look at the other players who got their max, does he stack up?
He not all the way there yet, no, but he could be.
Yeah.
So you definitely have to feel like, do you believe in his do you believe in him? That's the same thing with Zion. He didn't play all freaking season and he got his contract. The Pelicans, do you believe in it? Well, he done showed some stuff before, good stuff, but he ain't play a lot of games. So do you trust in your player? Do you believe in what you got going on?
That's right. And I just want to let Alvarado know I would pay him also, simply because of the dedication he had for the organization.
Dang, Marvin, you coming at us? You coming at me like you weren't gonna pay the man?
No. I just wanted to hear other people's takes. The reason I would pay him is simply because of where he is. He's in New York. They got the money.
That's what I'm
saying. And here's the deal. This looks real bad if you don't pay him, but you just gave Brunson all this money, who had never even been on this organization. Who had never even been on this team. But you're going to give him $100 million. But I've been here forever and you won't give it to me? It's not a good look.
Marvin, trust me, if they don't pay RJ, the fan base will fall apart. There will be a
well. That's why I brought it up. The panel last night. It was 50-50. It was more. It probably was 55-45. It was more. No, let's see what he can do. Let's see what he gives us this year. So I don't think the fan base will blow up because a lot of people saying he hadn't did enough yet. I mean, truthfully, he ain't never been on an All-Star team.
Was those people fans of the Knicks, or was
all these are Knicks fans. Yeah, every last one of them. Yeah, I mean, and just like Alvarado, they true Knicks fans. That's all they live, breathe, everything. New York. Knicks.
I mean, but if you don't do RJ, what you gonna do?
Well, here's the deal. One of the guys was saying, you see what he do this year. You see what he do this year. If he does not perform as the number 1, you trade him at his high level. You trade him and you get something back in return. I know Alvarado want to hear that shit.
Well, at this point, I don't know what to think of this franchise anymore. I already got a couple teams in mind that I don't mind jumping off to as I leave this franchise. I already got a couple teams.
Which teams those is?
I got the Thunder.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I got the Pistons, and I got the Spurs. Those are my three teams right there.
Sounds like the teams that did pretty good in the draft this year.
Yeah, young teams.
Is it
Well, you know
teams
you're gonna
like-
struggle with that. You know you're gonna struggle with that progression too because they not ready.
No, but this is the key difference. Their front office actually talks to their fan base. That is the key difference.
They're
That
going
is
in the
what I
right
need.
direction.
I need that. I need a direction. I need patience. No, I have patience, but I need a clear direction of what my franchise is doing. That's what I need.
So you in the same sentiment of a lot of Knicks fans. You don't see the direction of the New York Knicks.
He don't know
I don't
what
see.
they doing.
I know there isn't a single direction. There's nothing there. There is nothing there. For a fact.
So you didn't agree with them dumping the salaries and getting much salary cap space and trying to do what they're doing now. Did you agree with the Brunson deal?
I mean, I see the intention on it, but I do like Brunson as a player, but I didn't like the way they got him and all the rumors spreading out, all the rumors regarding Brunson because it told me that the franchise had no backup plan. I'm thinking of it from a different point of view as well, because it's telling me that the front office put all their chips on the table just for Brunson himself, and I don't like that. That's how I see it. I mean, sure, he's a good player, but no.
Well, at the present time, you guys are not in the luxury, so you still got a chance. But if you sign RJ, you go over.
Yes. Oh.
And here's the deal. The reason the organization do not really want to make this deal just yet is because smart organizations don't like to go into the season over the luxury tax if you're not really looking to win a championship. Because most organizations want to be under that threshold. So in case they need to do something at the trade deadline, they got wiggle room. So I understand the organization waiting. And I understand RJ won this money because he can get hurt. And then you know he ain't going to get it in.
Well,
and one of the very reasons why the Pelicans signed Zion to that max deal is because they feel they're on the right track to winning it real soon. If they didn't feel that way, they would have waited. Same thing with the Bulls. That's why they signed Zach. Same thing with Memphis. That's why they signed Ja. And so on and so forth. To all of these guys who got the max deals, except one team, and that would be Washington. Made no sense because the Washington, that team, most people can tell me this, and most people probably agree. They don't even see them getting out of the first round. Most of them don't even see them making the playoffs. And they in the luxury. They're already over. With
but
the signing of Bradley Beal.
You see what he did there, Marvin? So you basically named a bunch of teams that have competent front offices that know what they're doing by paying their superstars. And look, you just named Washington. Horrible franchise, horrible front office, horrible colors. I don't like their colors. Horrible everything. There's nothing good about that franchise. And what do they do? Yeah, sure, you pay Bradley Beal, but I would have rather did a sign and trade or actually traded the man.
That's right. That was the correct thing to do for Bradley Beal, sign and trade. What you do is you bring him in and you let him know. Listen, you've been loyal. We understand that. But we want to do this thing the right way. We will get all the money you want, but we have to do it in a sign and trade. If not, it's going to just strap our organization for years to come.
Exactly.
I even got to send him. I got a comment from another guy who told me, well, they signed him so, and just in case it don't go right, they'll just get rid of him at the All-Star break. Well, that don't make sense. Why would you even chance the fact that you're gonna do this at the All-Star break? The sign and trade is already you already signed him. You had to do that before you sign him. That's done now. He signed. He's already signed. And to me, Bradley Beal should have looked at it that way too. Not unless he just don't want to win a championship. Maybe he see Washington in the running, but most people don't see that.
I mean, it doesn't, and it makes it even worse with the draft pick that they got and Johnny Davis, who's a strict two guard. That's a shooting guard right there. That is not a point guard. That is not a small forward. He is
That's
a
Bradley
pure
Beal's
shooting guard.
position. Bradley
And I
Beal's
was
position.
thinking,
Perfect time to do a sign and trade with him.
exactly. I thought Bradley Beal was gone. I thought he was gone after that. But no, they
Yeah.
stuck with him.
I mean, and just think of this. Do you know what you could have got back from for Bradley Beal?
You could have got some decent package for it, especially with
If
how
not
desperate these
if not
teams
some
are.
draft picks. If not draft picks, you'd have got something decent.
Exactly.
So I hadn't looked at the other ones, but I knew when they signed him that was going to strap them. And it's a small market. It's not New York. In you guys' case, you can handle that contract because you're going to luxury, but you got the money.
Yes.
But to be clear, all the teams that were in the luxury this past year and did not win the chip, it was a failure. Every organization that was there, including from the Clippers to the Lakers to on and on and on. There's quite a few of them that were in the luxury tax. Clippers they got knocked out in the play-in, so you know how that felt.
Yeah.
But they got them high contracts on their team, and they're not willing to move them. So it's win now or it's a bust. Same thing with Minnesota that's coming up year. They are not in it for 2 years. They are in it to win this coming up year. They just signed a huge contract. That's my next question to you two. First you, Jessica. You like that deal with Minnesota? Just must be gone. What you think about that deal there, Alvarado? Minnesota deal.
I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I do not like it at all. Well, it stood out to me not only the draft picks itself, but it was the players as well. I feel like when they got rid of all their wings, I feel like the defensive soul of Minnesota was basically gone. The intensity that they had with Jared Vanderbilt and Malik Beasley, even though Malik is not a good defender, but he provides you wing depth with his shooting and driving ability. But I feel like the loss of Jared Vanderbilt will be extremely huge, and it will make a clear difference next year with that second depth, with that second lineup for Minnesota, because they basically got rid of their depth and their future for Rudy Gobert.
And I said Walker Kessler. He's going to be something special.
I was gonna say that Walker Kessler fits right in like a glove in that Rudy Gobert spot. And the thing is, the Utah Jazz can wait. They can wait for a player like Walker Kessler, and I feel like that's great for them. I feel like the Utah Jazz won the trade easily, in my opinion.
Yep.
I feel like they easily.
And Rudy's 30 years old.
How much they paying him for? $189 million? Let me check that contract.
I believe it's in. Yeah, it's about 189.
205 million. Oh
and
my Lord!
And hold on, 3 unprotected first round picks.
Yep.
Unprotected.
And the top 5 protected till 2029. That is ridiculous. That is not a good trade. That is not a good trade.
It's a trade if you know you're going to win this coming year, and I'm not sure about that with Minnesota.
I don't know though, because I feel like the Clippers are better than the Timberwolves themselves. I believe who else?
The Clippers are a whole lot of people.
I think the Clippers will win the chip next year. That's how I feel. I'm going all in with I love the Clippers. You got the Clippers. You got the Grizzlies. What else you got? I'm gonna keep saying it. But I don't know. Any team that has a small ball lineup, I feel like they can execute a very good plan to beat Minnesota within the next couple years. Because Rudy Gobert does not know how to guard the perimeter.
if the Clippers are healthy, they very dangerous.
Extremely dangerous.
But
If the Nuggets are
that,
healthy,
that hinges on health.
exactly. The same goes for the Denver Nuggets and the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, because all of those, Denver, all of their guys will be back. Murray's already practicing. Michael Porter Jr. is going through. Michael Porter Jr. is going through 3-on-3s. Murray's on 5-on-5s. So they'll be
And
ready.
they also got Bones Highland. I really like Bones. He's a very good player. I want to see more out of him.
And
they
had
got
nobody
Boogie as
seen
well.
that team. Yeah, they had nobody seen that team together, so they're gonna surprise a lot of people. They ain't seen them together in a long time.
And they have Aaron Gordon as well. Even though people don't really like Aaron like that, but
Let's see,
I
I
want to
do.
see more of Aaron. I don't mind Aaron at all.
Yeah, I mean he's kind of like what happened with Vooch. He went over there and his role diminished, so it seems like he's not doing much. But he's a key piece.
I agree. Like a defensive wing with extra rebounding. That's how I look at Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, when he was
And
in Orlando, he was the number 2 option in Orlando
yeah.
with Vooch.
The thing is, he didn't look that bad in a couple games. He actually showed you a couple of dribbles, gave you a nice little mid-range shot, even a three-pointer at times, and some nice dunks. I didn't think he looked that bad. But it just sucked.
But yeah, you get a chance later on tonight or in tomorrow morning or whenever, or tomorrow, go to your Knicks page and look at what's going on with that RJ thing.
Hell, I might even go to Blowing Steers and see what's going on there. I might check them out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know about Freezy, huh? I'll be on his panel.
I might make my debut over there. I might make my debut.
Oh, Freezy probably on. Yeah, I talk with Freezy all the time.
Oh, that's what's up. I didn't know
Yeah, him and Sims and I talk with all those guys. Yeah.
I might go to Ron's podcast too. Still a Knicks fan. I like him.
Still Knicks? Still Knicks?
Yeah, still Knicks. Yep, still Knicks.
I'm on with him every Saturday.
Oh wow, yeah, I actually might go then. I might go more actually.
Yeah, I'm on with him every Saturday. And Freezy had something happen, man. You might want to go check or something. I didn't get a chance to check with him today, but something happened today because he did a little small, short one. But he was saying he couldn't get back because something had happened. But that's the one they was having a real conversation on. So, Lawrence Tears.
Mm-hmm.
And have you ever checked into for the love of the game with L?
And Hard Will?
Yeah.
I keep hearing about their podcast, but I didn't check it out. I have to check that out actually. Let me check.
Pretty cool too. You know about you know about crazy ass Eru, Die Hard Knicks.
I don't think I heard of him. I don't think I actually know about.
Boy, crazy hell. They did a draft party down in Atlantic City.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the guys were down there. They did it live. Pretty cool.
Let's see. Okay.
So you telling me if you guys don't re-sign RJ, you jumping ship?
Yeah, I made that pretty clear.
I mean, you feel that because you feel that he should be rewarded for his work. I mean, his dedication, or what he does for the Knicks, or his production. So obviously, you feel he's worth it. You feel he's worth it. Obviously.
Of course. I feel like if we don't pay him, it's a spit in the face of not only RJ Barrett himself, but the whole fan base. Because basically,
that's why that was the reason why they just signed Mitch, for that very reason.
Mm-hmm.
Because they felt like it would be right for the organization, which I disagreed. Because my thing was this: why would you have Jalen Duren in your hands and give him away to sign Mitchell Robinson for $60 million if you're thinking about rebuilding?
But that's the thing, though. As the Knicks are thinking about doing a rebuild while trying to win now, while trying to gather assets for the future. It makes no sense. You can't do all those things at once. It doesn't
That's what
work
you
like
mean
that.
by direction. I understand.
It doesn't work. You see how it comes around full circle? It's a full
Yep.
circle. It's a never ending loop. It's a never ending loop. It just doesn't stop.
And then this
Bound
RJ
to
thing
stop.
pops up. Then the RJ thing pops up, and they thinking about not paying him. This ain't no good time.
You can't make it up. You just can't make it up.
You're right, buddy.
Well, I'm
You
gonna
are
definitely come
exactly
back
right.
for the podcast. I'm gonna call it a day though. I'm gonna call it a day.
Me too, man. Yeah, because I got to step in, man.
No,
Hey, man,
for
it's
sure.
been great. Been great, brother.
No, it's been amazing, man. I definitely can't wait to be more in the podcast. I've been working as of late.
Yeah. Don't forget, check in with Ron Saturday.
Got it. I'll try. I'll try. I'll try.
All right. I'll let you.
Have a good one, Marvin.
You too, guy.
Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.